double check. It says I'm online, but on Restream it says I wasn't. And now look, you see it's like pinging over and over. We live, we live, we live, we live, we live.
Everybody's here.
You are fine, you're still live? Okay. Okay, so the reason I did that is just so you know we are multi-streaming on YouTube as well, just because I don't think I have enough space in my PC to save 24 hours of like high frame rate Pokemon Let's Go. But if I multi-stream to YouTube, it'll just be in my channel forever. But YouTube does not like any videos that are over 12 hours long. In fact, I'm sure that something will go wrong with it at any moment. So all I did was turn it off and then turn it back on. I didn't think it would do it for Twitch as well, so that's why I was like, uh-oh. But now, if I did this correctly, it means that we will have... I need to turn this off. The Bibligan? I need to turn this off. What was I saying? Basically, this just means that the video will, like, the VOD will live forever as 2 12-hour videos if we do make it to the 24 hours. I don't know yet. Meanwhile, the Twitch is just fine. It shouldn't have done anything. It shouldn't have, but that's what I was worried about. I didn't know you still have food. I was trying to take the fork.
You almost did, but I'm so strong that I do it.
I'm gonna be like, give me that shit.
There's a lot of food I can as well.
Remember when we used to pack away like a whole one of those every meal?
No. Remember all the Hooter wings?
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Fellas, you ever take your girl to Hooters? They do wings for half price on Tuesdays. Wasn't it your idea?
Yeah.
Were you the one who was like, you know, they do half off for wings on Hooters, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I don't want to go to Hooters. Yuck, no thanks for me. And then she was like, well, yeah, she was like, I want to go to Hooters. And I was like, well, if you want to go. That is some city boy behavior, isn't it? Oh, look at that.
Damn, you gotta get it.
The whole ass site there. Do I have one already? I don't think I do. Or maybe I do. What sucks is a Scyther can't evolve in this game. Oh, shame, really.
That
Wet. How's the food? Liking it?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how much I have left in mine. I feel like it might be more than yours.
You have nothing left. You can get some more.
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm just like... I don't think I ever found the time to, like, you know... And I'm also not, like, that hungry, either.
Yeah.
My body is running on adrenaline and tea. I can feel the tea rampaging through my system.
It's a source of caffeine.
Right? Every time my blood pumps, it's just pumping caffeine to all my organs, making them stronger.
That's the #1 thing that gives you kidney stones.
Tea?
It's tea, yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
No, I'm just saying.
Tea?
That is, yeah.
My mom got kidney stones because she drank too much Sprite. And then she passed on the curse of Sprite to me, where I have a crippling addiction to Sprite soda.
But if it's your mom, it skips a generation.
I don't think
The
kidney stones skip generations.
No, they do.
What the fuck is it? What? How does that work?
It's like you have to do the Punnett squares and everything. The genealogy.
That's a whole lot of yapping to be like, I don't know what that means. What are you talking about, my man?
It has to do with the like if it can't be expressed in one generation, there's still a carrier for it.
But it's not active in the carrier.
No, you're not you're a carrier for the gene of kidney stones. And then
so I have powers that can develop to give people kidney stones.
Yeah.
The worst power of all.
Yeah.
I cast kidney stones.
Yeah.
Just like that. Didn't you say your grandma had like a gorillion kidney stones or something? And she was like, tough.
Yeah. She has 80 years. Well, she's 87 now, but like when she was 80. They did some scan on her, and they found a whole bunch of kidney stones in her. They're like, whoa! And so then they just took them out like your surgery.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that she never took them out. Like she was just chilling with
No.
them.
I didn't take mine out. Mine are
Like a fucking, like a riverbed. Just a
Yeah.
bunch of stones. Ew. That is insane, dude. That's so bad.
I showed you the picture of mine here.
I don't remember. I feel like if you did, I would have remembered. It would have looked gross or something.
Oh, I'll show you.
What does it look like?
I'll show you right now. It was in the shape of a heart.
Is that what you like it? You're like, yeah, check this shit out. It's in the shape of a heart. I need to get the damn bike, bro. We somehow still don't have a bicycle. Bum 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum. Ew! I had a kidney stone?
Yeah.
In the shape of a heart?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. I bet if I had a kidney stone, it would not be in the shape of a heart. It'd be in the shape of like a pina colada or something.
It'd be like a Batman.
It'd be a PlayStation controller. Oh my god. That's gross, but that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, a Venomoth. Venomoth. You know what a Venomoth sounds like in the anime?
What?
Venomoth. The Pokemon just say their names.
So it
Venomoth.
just says its name. Do all the Pokemon just say their name?
That's the thing, it's inconsistent. In no... Apparently, they don't even say their name in the Japanese anime. They only say their names in the English anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Jimmy from South Park.
In what way?
He just says, Jimmy.
Oh, I forgot who Jimmy. I thought Jimmy was the comedian.
No,
Are you talking about Timmy?
Timmy, yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Do you remember when they all had like superpowers? Well, when they would like dress up and have superpowers?
Yeah.
Do you remember Jimmy's superpower?
No. What was it?
Super speed.
Oh.
He's the like the really funny kid with the crutches.
Yeah.
And I think his name, his superhero name, he has super speed. His name was Fast Pass, which is like that's fucking crazy. That's actually like insane. But South Park is they're pretty messed up, but it is pretty funny.
I know. I do like it.
I don't remember all their other names. I remember Cartman had a fucked up name.
Yeah, it was like, oh man.
Nope, not even man. Just the.
I
Did
mean,
you know?
that's not really.
I had this was when I was in the Marine Corps. There was a very unfortunate young man. His family name, his last name was that.
I know somebody who left him nothing.
That's unfortunate.
That's
Cause it's like, but like when I was in the military, I didn't know that was like a negative term. I never heard that shit in my life.
I did not hear about it until you told me about it.
Exactly. I still think I'm being gaslit into thinking it's like something bad because I was like, what the hell is that? What does that mean?
Raccoons are so cute.
But it's not a. But you. That's why they say that. You get it? I love your logic. It's like, but raccoons are so cute.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
But like, they don't do anything bad.
That's not the point.
I feel like one has nothing to do with the other one.
That's the point.
And
Is that
raccoons
it's
are positive, so wouldn't that be a compliment?
not the point. You're missing the point again. That's why I'm like, it's so stupid. I didn't know it was a negative term until honestly like a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Where am I going? I'm going to sell it on City. That's what it was. And then this guy who refuses to give me a bicycle in Vermilion.
Oh, he gotta get the bicycle.
He doesn't give me the bicycle, but he gives me the voucher that I use to get the bicycle. Because otherwise, the price tag on the bicycle is like extremely stupid ass high. It's like a number. Whoa! It's a number that you can't reach.
Oh.
It's like exactly like $100 gorillion, and it's like, well, that's not a number that's obtainable in the game.
Yeah.
So you literally can't get it. Here we go. Chansey! Oh shit, too much pepper on that. Not enough pepper on that. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I am ass. Get caught. Oh my god, that was awful. That was awful. No! Too much pepper anyway. How about I just flick it? There you go. Get in the ball.
Okay.
Get in the ball. That's all we need. Just get in the ball. No, it's gonna be hard to catch. Chansey's a pain, man.
Yeah.
Observe.
Beep.
Woo! Stay in the ball. Fuck. Huge catch if I got that. Chansey is so not common.
The best one, right?
It's not the best one, but it's like a super rare Pokemon. It's like up there in what the fuck? It's up there in rarity with like Kangaskhan, like Dragonair, things like that. Like one of the rarest Pokemon in the game. Shit! I don't know how the Safari Zone works in this game. The Safari Zone is like a really cool area where all the coolest Pokemon are. That was an incredible throw. Where all the coolest Pokemon are, and they're like... Oh!
Yo!
Huge!
Yeah.
I was gonna yell, to be like, let's fucking go! But my lungs would be destroyed if that were to happen. That's a big catch. Yeah, they don't, the Pokemon don't speak their name in Japanese. That's an American Pokemon thing. So, what they actually do, they just have like their own unique cry, right? They go like, you know, they hiss or they bark or whatever. And even then, it's not consistent because in the English anime, not all the Pokemon say their name, you know? Like, Lucario doesn't go, Lucario! Like, he literally just grunts and roars. He was like, ugh! Like a grown man. But then Machamp will be like, Machamp! I'm like, give this guy a suit and tie and a briefcase, and he's just ready to be like a guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But then in the Japanese, they don't go, Machamp! They go like, ugh! Like, they just grunt, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird. And then don't get me started, like, the movies. In the movies, they almost never have any, you know, sound or voice lines because that's not what they do. There's no consistency.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Alright, Bozo. You gonna give me the bike? I hate him.
Like, look at his portrait on his wall.
Yeah, he loves Pokemon.
Him holding an Eevee and a Pikachu.
He's a try-hard casual. A try-hard and a casual. We're gonna fight Erica. We wanted to get the bike. We're not getting the bike yet. Why are you touching my weenus? That's what that is, right?
No, I think this is a weenus.
Oh, the weenus is the inner crock of the elbow?
I think.
Then what is the outer? Why are you touching my outer weenus? Why are you laughing when I say weenus? You're a grown woman, act like it. Weenus! 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 Should not be laughing now. Hey, no, stop. No. Oh shit.
I can't reach over that far.
You can't reach that, you little T-Rex hands. Oh, too far away. Ah! What if I just shrieked if you did that to me?
I'm gonna...
The moment you touch my neck, I'm like...
I create a violent reaction from...
A violent reaction. If you tickle me the wrong way, I might instinctively just run your shit. I'll be like, no!
You're like, damn.
One
Shouldn't
punch.
have done that.
It's gonna be that anime sound effect where it's like an upwards noise. It's like, oh, like Ippo. Remember the Dempsey roll where it makes like the jet engine noise and you just hear like,
yeah.
the dumbest thing in the world. Oh yeah, she wants to see a cute Pokemon. Here's this Pikachu. Get the fuck out of my way. Why did you even ask me?
What the hell is she talking about?
They only let trainers with cute Pokemon into the gym.
She said like it smells so good, I love it.
Yeah, she just thinks Pikachu smells good. Now, what Pokemon am I gonna be bringing to the party? This Charmeleon is ass. So, I'm gonna let it redeem itself by fighting the grass-type gym.
Ooh.
This is literally the grass-type gym. They have nothing. Nothing. It's gonna be Oddish, Gloom, Bellsprout, and a bunch of, like, soy boys. Is your foot on the kettlebell again, my man?
No.
Do we have a problem?
I think we do have a problem. How are you gonna solve it?
You're gonna hurt yourself. I'm doing this for you. No, but like seriously, it's gonna like tip over. It's gonna like crush your foot or something stupid like that. You're gonna end up with a chipped tooth from your kettlebell somehow.
Again.
Somehow again. Oh. Do you remember Don't Be a Menace? I don't think we've ever watched it together, actually. There's a part in the movie where there's these guys trying to like intimidate somebody, and they bring out like some pistols. They're like, "Oh, do we have a problem? Are we gonna have a problem?" And then the guy responds and he brings out like bigger guns. It's like, do we have a problem? And they just keep escalating with bigger and bigger weapons back and forth, being like, well, do we have a problem? I don't know. You tell me. Is this gonna be a problem? Just over and over until one guy takes like a small button from his like. He presses a button, and then from the top of his car is like a rocket launcher aimed at them, and he's like, do we have a problem? And then they drive away. Like, it's one of those like goofy ass like movies from back in the day.
Yeah,
that shit is stupid. But they had that. That was also the movie. Remember I showed you the clip of the guy getting stomped out?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you if that was the same movie.
Why'd you just What if you did that? I flew off my chair. They were like, yeah, it was that movie. No, it was it was that movie. That was the one where they caught a guy unaware, and they were like, yeah, that boy got stomped out. And when I say stomped out, the guy turned into like a 2D flat figure on the ground with a bunch of like boot marks on him. That movie's so stupid. They were the same people that were in you remember Scary Movie?
Yeah.
They were the same people that did that. So the first one is about like Scream, the horror movie, the slasher.
Yeah.
And then they had Scary Movie 2, which was about like, I don't remember the exact movie. I want to say it's like The Exorcist, maybe something like that. Scary Movie 3 was like War of the Worlds, which is like the alien movie where they get invaded by aliens. Which that movie's really funny too, because there was like a cowboy. There was like a state trooper lady, and every time the camera cut away from her and cut back to her, her cowboy hat was a little bit bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Every time the camera cut away from her and it would cut back, the cowboy hat would be like slightly bigger, and slightly bigger every single time. Until by the end of it, she's like, it's like 3 times her size. It's such a stupid movie. There's no logic to the joke. It's just a stupid visual gag, but it's so fucking funny. Oh my goodness.
Probably it flies over some people's head. They just don't notice.
You think they don't notice the cowboy hat getting bigger every time? That would be impressive. Is this Charmeleon still fit to fight? This dude is kind of ass. He just needs to evolve, and then he can learn an actual shiesty attack.
He's gonna go into Charmander. Or no, not Charmander. Charizard. And then see what I did.
I can take a guess. I can take a wild guess. Alright, blast that shit. Blast off! It's not even that strong. It's just Ember. But you see how they fight? They just put the Diddy tranquilizer mist at you every single time that it's your turn to fight.
That's how Pincursion fights.
Oh, in the TCG?
Yeah.
Yeah, paralysis.
Yeah. Every time. Put them.
Status effects in the TCG are so annoying.
I know.
Because let's say like your Pokemon gets paralyzed, you gotta flip a coin. If it's a 50-50 chance that it will recover or not.
Yeah, and what if it just never recovers for the rest of the
Then
game?
you just lose. There's no drawback to the person who is using the status effects, because it's either, oh, okay, it didn't work on him, or I get another free turn, and then
Yeah.
you can just keep doing it.
Yeah.
By that logic, poison is technically the most fair mechanic in the TCG. Sleep is ass, paralysis is ass, poison is like, okay, you take 10 damage, whatever, right? It's
Yeah.
that's not as bad as not being able to do anything.
No, no.
And there's other mechanics that that aren't status effects, like, hey, your Pokemon is trapped, so you can't switch it out. There's a lot of very annoying mechanics. So that's why I am very excited for when the next 45 victory event happens. I'll probably stream it just for the fun of it.
Wait, what are you talking about? The victory?
You remember the in Pokemon TCG Pocket, there's like they do it for every patch or pack. They do like, hey, get to 45 wins.
Oh yeah.
And I did it. The first time I did it with a Dragonite deck, and then I did it with a Gyarados deck.
Oh.
An incomplete Gyarados deck, because I only had one Gyarados EX.
I mean,
Well, someone here actually traded it to me.
that just happened like a week ago then. 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
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 This is brand new news. Not bad or anything. I'm just saying.
My bad, G.
I'm just saying.
My
that
bad,
has
G.
to be really recent.
My bad, G.
If
That's
you were
crazy. Yes, very recent. It was literally
Yeah.
2 days ago. And then I was given the other Gyarados EX that I needed, because you can put 2 of each card in the game. And I only had one Gyarados EX as it was, so I was given the other one
Oh.
via trade. Ah, yes, Mega Charmander. It goes Charmander, Charmeleon, Charmander again. It's so good, you gotta go back, bro.
Yeah.
It's so good, you gotta go back. Look at this. Yeah, Weeping Bell. What does Weeping Bell look like to you?
It looks like one of those, you know those games where there's a hole in the ground and you move the hole around and it eats the buildings and the people?
Donut County?
I don't know that's what it's called.
You would love that game. You play as a raccoon who controls a hole on the ground that sucks everything up.
Yeah!
You would love
Oh,
that
I'm
game.
actually play that.
Yup.
Because that's what Weeping Ball looks like to me. He looks like the thing that would be on the ground sucking up everything.
Okay, don't ask me what I think Weeping Bell looks like.
Why?
I don't know,
It's
but
a Pokemon.
it's not as innocent as what you just said.
Why are you thinking about Pokemon and Dirty on your
I wasn't until someone else told me that, and now I can't unsee it. I wasn't the I'm the good guy here, actually.
You've been corrupted.
Accurate. What was it? I was talking. We were talking about like money yesterday, the bills and stuff, and I was like, "Well, not including essential bills like gas, food, and porn." I was like doing a calculation of my bills, and I was like, "Yeah, so this is my bill breakdown, not including things that are hard to gauge every month, like gas, food, and porn."
You
No.
count in for that. There goes your whole paycheck.
There goes the whole paycheck on porn.
Nothing else to spend money on.
How much content do you think there is to consume?
I'm sure you could find more if you tried to.
You're basically saying I'm like a full-time gooner, because that's what that is.
Yeah.
That is one thing I'll never understand. How could people pay for that? That's just out there, bro.
Yeah. and
That's
you
just
can
free.
find it.
I know that this might be a weird thing to bring up, but while we're on the topic, fellas, is it weird to pay for your adult content? I don't do it, but I'm saying like there's so much out there. Why would you pay for it? That's my point.
Money.
How much money is it?
I'm not
If it's
sure.
like $1, then I guess it's not a waste. But if it's like,
I mean, I'd be hearing stories of girls like making so much money off of that.
there was that one
That's
girl,
just like-
I think she started as a TikToker and now she makes like $1 million a month off of that because she does like insane marketing.
That is crazy.
It's like almost $1 million a month. I think a guy got her a car and she was like, one of my fans got me a car. And then
Huh.
everyone was like, yeah, you're a fucking loser, dude. All that money and gift just for her to be like one of my fans.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Not even name them. No.
Be at the top of the pyramid and just use your imagination. Yes, yeah. I don't understand. I'm not gonna pretend I understand. I just don't. It's right there. It's free. What are you doing? Right?
Yeah.
Why would you pay when you could watch like Meat Beat Mania 5 for free?
Yeah.
I just came up with that right now. I have no idea if that's a real thing or not. I just thought it sounded funny to say. You know, you ever watch Steven Universe?
No, but I heard about it.
It's a good show. It just the fans can get a little cringe. But like, what show isn't like that, right?
Is that the same as the show We Bear Bears?
What do you mean the same?
Like the same style? It looks the same. If you look at a picture of We Bear Bears and Steven
No. Yes. No. I don't know what you're asking.
Okay, never mind then.
Regardless, my point being is that it is a the reason I bring it up is because there was an episode where one of the characters was one of the characters was obsessed with like an arcade game, and it was a game where you had 2 giant drumsticks of meat and you would slam a drum made of meat, and it was all meat. The whole game was meat based. And the game was called Meat Beat Mania, which is maybe the funniest name for a game like that, right? But a lot of the memes were like, bro, what are the Gooners gonna be doing this weekend? And it would just be a cover of Meat Beat Mania. Like, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
That is so crass. And I apologize for bringing it up here, but it's very funny. Meat Beat Mania.
That's crazy.
I just like saying it. I think it's funny. Oh my goodness. Almost done with your tea.
Yeah, I finished my tea.
What's a show that you watch that you love? Aside from Breaking Bad. You can't say Breaking Bad. Or Friends.
Orange is the New Black.
I've never watched Orange is the New Black. You told me about that one prison, the warden that hates women or something.
He's lesbian.
Why? What did they do to him or her? Who? I don't know anything about this other than what you told me.
It's like,
What's his problem?
no? Said, stay away from. There's some girls that will look like boys and they'll try to trick you, but don't be fooled. They're really girls.
Yes, you told me this. Yeah, don't be fooled. That's the
Yeah.
line. But don't be fooled.
That's what he calls them the little boys ward. He puts them all the things together. That was all. I forget his name. But he was in that show we were watching.
Okay, now here's my question. Why would there be a male warden or prison? Was it warden?
Yeah, he was like a CO.
Why would a male warden be in charge of the women's like side of things?
Oh, there was a bunch of stuff. A bunch of.
And maybe that's a stupid question. I'm just like I don't know
Yeah.
how it works at all.
I
but
mean,
I've heard that Orange
I
is
don't
the
know.
New Black is incredible. Yeah. Oh my god, I've heard stories about Orange is the New Black. I only hear when she tells me about it, and it's like, oh, we should watch it, and I'm like, what's it about? Like, well, there's a warden who hates lesbians, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is this show? I don't. That's your pitch.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna be like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
One of the girls, she lied and she told on him His name was C.O. Healy.
Okay, Healy. Yeah. Healy.
Yeah. So she went up to Healy and said, "Oh my God, I have to report this lesbian activity.
Lesbian activity?
There's these two girls. They're dancing, feeling each other up on the floor because they were having a party.
That's what's
somebody
up.
was
That's
getting
what's
out
up.
of prison.
Okay, that's cool.
And so then he stormed over, got really mad.
Oh, he was like the dude in Footloose. He's like, hell no.
Yeah, he turned the radio off, took them both into solitary
It's fucking
confinement for
business.
days.
Why is that his
No.
business? Who cares? Is it a little boys ward?
Yeah.
Let him chill then. Shit.
I don't know. That's what he said.
Yeah, I never heard of this either.
No, it is a good show though. You should watch it.
That's like when you watch that one clip from Shameless.
Oh, I love that show.
What is it? The neighbor and the way that he talks about his neighbors. I can't say it here, but the way that he talks about it is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand these shows. I feel like the past decade of TV has been like increasingly outrageous things that shows get away with. You know what I mean? I've seen some of the wildest stuff on TV these days, and I'm like, damn.
They don't censor anything anymore.
They don't censor anything, and it just escalates and escalates, man. Like, you remember Cobra Kai? Remember the very last season of Cobra Kai that we watched?
Oh yeah.
With the knife?
Yeah.
Why would that happen?
I don't
And
know.
what the hell is this, like, this will be the end of karate as we know it type of thing. Cobra Kai is a fun show, but it's basically like a glorified anime. That's what it is.
Very dramatic.
And speaking of which, I keep defending Boruto. Nobody believes me.
Oh, I like that.
I like that.
think
Yo,
it's
Boruto's good. I'm telling y'all. I've been reading the manga for like the time skip.
Oh yeah.
His heat. His heat.
See it.
You should read it.
I don't want to spoil myself. Though.
It's gonna be like 5 years, if that, if Boruto gets animated for the time skip.
Oh, I'm sure it will. It's in the Naruto.
I am sure that it will too. Like, as much as people will say that it wasn't good or blah blah blah, like, nah, trust me, it's good.
Yeah.
Did your foot just tap the fucking kettlebell again?
No.
Are you trying to fuck with me right now?
Oh no.
You better not, bro. I will put you on a blimp, on a Goodyear blimp. It's gonna say "Rest in Paradise." Oh my god. Where is this fuck ass gym leader? She's like in the middle of the garden, like Taylor
Yeah, she's
Swift.
in the maze. That looks like Taylor Swift, the one with blonde hair.
The one with the blonde hair.
Yeah, not her.
Talk to me about Taylor Swift. What's her deal?
What do you mean?
I don't know anything about Taylor Swift. Catch me up.
What makes you
Right
think I
now.
know about Taylor Swift?
Because don't make me say it. There is a statistical reason why you would be the resident expert about Taylor Swift, and a very clear reason why I would not be the resident expert about Taylor Swift. Don't make me say it. Fuck, I'm right back to the beginning.
Tell me about
What?
somebody that you like.
You're wild. I thought I was wild. You're wild. You oughta be like, tell me about Lil Nas. Tell me about this K dot. No, okay. Taylor Swift, right? Why is she so popular?
Oh, because she is. I mean, she's just very famous. You know, she makes good music.
That
She's
is the
very
most
pretty.
aggravating answer you could have given me. She is popular because she is famous. Ah, no shit. Why didn't I think of that?
No, like she made good songs back in the day, and now she's remaking those songs under her name. So the
Are you for real?
Yeah. If you look it up, it
How the
has
hell-
to say
How does that work?
it gets like the same thing. It'll say the same name, and then it'll say Taylor's version. So you know if you buy that song, the money will go to Taylor Swift.
That's
not
like what
the-
Nintendo does with their games. They're like, here's Pokemon Red, now here's Pokemon Fire Red. It's the same game but modern. Now here's Pokemon Let's Go.
Because the old songs, the money from them was going to somebody else.
Okay,
so
yes.
she put them under her name,
Yes.
Taylor's version.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's what I heard about that.
So it's basically she's recreating her songs and keeping the rights to them.
Yeah. Which is something she didn't have before, I'm assuming. But she was like writing all of her own songs. I don't know if she still does, but she used to. When she was back in the day.
You don't got like a ghostwriter?
Probably now she
Tell
does,
me,
I'm not gonna lie.
DJ Mustard ain't back there cooking up something
Yeah.
sinister?
But
Interesting.
now, yeah, she's just a very likable person, you know. She likes to donate to the animal shelter. So.
Isn't that what you said that hawked girl was
Oh
doing?
yeah.
Look at the face you're making talking about her. You're like, eh. Tell me about that. What's the deal? What's the dealio with her?
Well, I heard some crazy stuff, but I don't know if it's true or not.
I would love to
Yeah.
pretend like it is. What you got?
I heard that she scammed people with cryptocurrency. And she was like, if you lost money with this is just part of the game, you know? Like, you bought it at your own risk. So, like, how are you gonna
That's
play
not what you should say.
Yeah. But then I heard that she got a DUI, and she's currently, like,
Uh-oh.
I don't know, she's out on parole or what. I don't know. I don't know if that's even true, that's just what I heard.
Well, I can talk about the crypto thing. Apparently it's the same thing as like almost every crypto thing that ever happens in the whole world, which is like, hey, it gets announced, a bunch of people buy into it, the person who has like dibs first, who has like all the stock and everything, they sell when it's as high as possible, and then it kind of leaves the bag for all the people who bought in later or late, holding the L basically. Which happens every single time with damn near every single cryptocurrency, including Huck to a coin, which is, it's a fucking meme coin. What do you expect?
Yeah.
But when it happened, her initial response was, "Hey, that's crazy. I'm not trying to scam anybody. Oh my god, I can't believe this happened." For you to tell me now that she went, "Hey, it's part of the game, baby."
Yeah.
That's crazy. So they tested her G and she was like, G checked.
Yeah.
Give me your money. That's tough, bro. You would expect better from Hawk to a girl.
Yeah, Haley
But
will.
I guess she's just like all the rest. Scamming.
No, but she was donating the proceeds of her talk show or her podcast, whatever the hell she's doing. I don't know.
Podcast, yeah.
Some reason people listen to it. I don't know.
She ain't got a damn thing of value to say. I'm gonna tell you that for
You don't
free.
think so?
I do
But-
think, yeah, that's what I think, bro.
She got JoJo Siwa on there.
How?
I don't know.
From part 5 or part 3? Was it Jotaro? Was it Josuke? How the fucking which JoJo? No, that's crazy. Mustard on the private jet. Hawk Tua started her meme coin and rug pulled millions of dollars from fraudulent investments. That's the proper term for it, is the rug pull, right? It's every single time. But people keep falling for it. People keep like investing in fucking meme coin, man.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's ethereal currency. Did I say that right? Ethereal currency. It's fucking fake money. It's not real. I don't I was gonna start a whole freaking thing. The answer is just I don't.
I could never spend money on something like that and not get anything of value in return. You know?
But that's the logic they have, is that when people invest into that, they think that they're gonna be the one that doesn't get scammed. They think I'm gonna be the one doing the rug pulling rather than getting scammed.
I have heard stories about people who turn out okay from that, but like
I've heard that too, but
I don't know.
what's the percentage of people that happens to rather than the other way around, right?
I genuinely don't know. I'm not an expert or nothing. It's just I could never take that risk when I worked so hard to get all my money, and you know, I don't know.
That's just how it is, man. It's fucking.
It's crazy.
Oi! We're at 12 hours 48 minutes. I gotta say the last 2 hours have flown by. Remember we were at 11, now we're about to be at 13. Weirdly enough, despite the fact that I have gotten very little sleep, I feel pretty good, honestly. And I hope you guys feel alright too, you know? It's 8:45 p.m. for us. I hope y'all are staying strong. If anybody has to go, I understand, right? Like, it's been almost 13 hours of stream. That's a lot for a lot of people. So, yeah. And, like, if you do leave now, I just want to say, I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. The biggest goal that I had was at 200. We're, I believe, exactly 25 away from that. I didn't even think we would get like halfway through this list, but you guys came through, and it's been kind of insane. I honestly can't believe it. This is incredible. It's beautiful. I don't want to get too emotional, but you guys have done something pretty amazing here. Again, we're a small community, but we've done something pretty crazy here. So thank you. Also, I can feel my voice like cracking, like oh, fellas, we've done such a good job. I can't wait till I hit puberty. I'm gonna grow another 8 inches taller. Can we start Nacho Coin? You know, I always like to tell the joke. I'm gonna be like, listen, if at any point I end up selling crypto, just know it's purely for the money. Do not invest. Do not be a part of it at all. This is me getting my money. I don't want anybody getting scammed or falling for any of it. This is just me getting my cash. Yeah, that's what Cody says too.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, listen, if you see me selling crypto and shit like that, just know it's for the like the love of the game. It's for the money. He's not actually trying to scam anybody. He's just like, look, this is for me to get money. Don't get involved. Like, don't fall for it. Don't judge me negatively, anything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I respect that, right? Like, get your money, but not at other people's expense.
Yeah.
That smells good, man.
Like that?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'm just saying, like, it smells so good, right?
It does, yeah.
Fellas, go to your nearest hot chicken place and get you some loaded fries. It's so damn good. It's cheap too, isn't it? Like $13 or something?
Yeah, $13.99.
$13.99, and she's been eating out of that plate all day.
Yeah, literally since I got here.
Literally, yeah. Yeah, look at this gym. This is fun. It's the poison gym, and it's a bunch of like ninjas and jugglers.
Ooh.
Would it be a plus or a minus if I knew how to juggle? Would you be like, this is hot, or would you be like, this is fucking stupid? Be honest with me. Oh yeah, look, see? The nerd was actually the gym leader, who is a shinobi, like Boruto. You think Koga knows how to use the Rasengan? The Rasengan?
No! What
Oh,
name
Koga,
is
the gym leader.
Oh, I didn't know his my name. I'm not first name basis.
That's true. Do you think Koga can use the Shadow Clone Jutsu?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm a little underleveled for this, but that's never stopped us before.
Okay.
This is gym number 5, and maybe the most annoying one. Because his whole gimmick is like, I'm gonna put your Pokemon to sleep, or confused, or poisoned, or I'm gonna increase my evasion so that your attacks never hit me, but you're also poisoned and asleep and confused. Koga is the gym leader that makes you want to like blow your shit off smooth.
Could never do anything.
Yeah, it's just annoying. It sucks that there are so many trainers that use like really annoying tactics like that in these games. But that's just how it is. Uh-oh, what are you about to pour yourself?
Some water?
Oh.
Why you want some?
Undecided.
Well, let me know. Smooth. Or sip of
Again, like, what's really crazy is I feel like I should be tired by now, but I feel fine. I feel like I should be not good right now. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we got the. Remember when I wore the Naruto jacket and I did like the ninja thing? That's one of the emotes we have here. Yeah, the ninja vanish. Fellas, we're gonna be able to do a couple of new emotes. I don't want to do random emotes anymore. I kind of want them to be a little more meaningful, you know? Maybe some community decided ones, right? Yeah, we got the ninjas, man. That shit look tight. Let me see this. Bum 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 bum. You good? There was one time she was opening the water and she put the jug on her lap, and then with one hand she opened the water tap, and with the other hand she had a little solo cup filling it up with water. But then I just looked at her and I was like, she's not gonna be able to close the tap, hold the cup, and hold the jug of water at the same time. So I just saw her start to like the cup got too filled with water, the water's overfilling in the cup, she can't close it, and now the jug is like moving around and she's like, and then she looks at me in the eyes and I'm just staring at her. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I didn't help her at all, and it felt so good. I was like, this is not my fight, dude. It's so fucking funny. This bastard. Just spilled a lot of water, that's true. And then wasn't it like, it wasn't last week, and it was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago? Weren't you like, oh no, it was last week. You had your Stanley Cup, and it like fell over next to the bed like 4 fucking times.
Oh, yeah.
And then every time I would look at you, I'd be like, why are you so aggressive tonight? And you'd be like, I'm not being aggressive. I'm not being aggressive. Look, it just keeps falling on its own. And I'm like, that's not possible. Stop lying to me. Hand me the mango cup, I'm gonna throw it out.
No more last.
Take a straw, boy.
I don't want the straw.
Oh, I thought that was like your personal straw.
Oh, no.
Never mind.
Wait, what straw were you drinking out of? I gave you the straw, right?
As long as I didn't throw out yours, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
Okay.
I never gave you. They shoved it into my hand, so I had to take it.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I know you actively try not to use the disposable straws because you're like, I'm trying to save the environment. I do the opposite. For every straw that she doesn't use, I try to use an extra straw to destroy the environment at an equal rate. She's trying to do better. I'm trying to do worse. Every time. Gold teeth.
Every turtle I save, you kill like 3 of them.
It was do you remember Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where there was a guy who was like, it was a cop that was trying to be undercover, and he was like, listen, my disguise makes me practically invisible. He was wearing like a green hoodie, and he walked up to some random guy on the street. This is in New York. He walks up to a random guy on the street and he's like, excuse me, sir, would you sign this petition to save the whales? And the guy was like actively avoiding him, like the dude was gonna kill him. And then he was like, see, I'm practically invisible. That might be one of my favorite jokes from that show. Oh, this fucking guy. Starmie has to be one of the most underrated Pokemon of all time. This dude's a problem. It's fast, it's a psychic type, which means that you know he's got some moves. It can learn Thunderbolt and Ice Beam,
That is cool.
which is perfect coverage. Ice and Psychic cover pretty much every typing for at least neutral damage, if not super effective. On top of its already amazing typing of Water and Psychic. So between Water, Psychic, Ice, and Electric, bruh.
Yeah.
And it's a fast Pokemon. And if you're really shice, you can learn Recover.
Ooh.
I know.
You got all your faces.
Exactly. Balance the laws of nature, yeah. If someone hands me a thing to be like, would you save the whales? I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, I'm actually against the whales. It's something stupid like that. Alright, we're gonna kick this guy in the face. I don't know where he got a whole ass dratini from, but it ain't gonna last. I'm back, went out for dinner. Ooh, where'd you go? Was it fancy?
What did you eat?
Right? Was it do you know what an antipasto is?
Something fancy that I didn't eat before.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, I learned this like 2 days ago. Antipasto is like Italian for appetizer.
Oh.
Hey, ain't nothing fancy about that at all, bro. It's the onion rings before breakfast. That's what it was the whole time, apparently.
Oh.
I didn't know.
I thought it was some kind of fancy pasta.
It sounds like it, right?
Yeah.
Antipasto. What is this? Is the warden the guy that doesn't have teeth? Let me see. Yeah, see, this guy lost his teeth on the beach.
Damn.
I
Who
know.
took them?
He lost them. Now his mouth is full of sand. That's disgusting.
It is. You know what's in sand?
Rocks.
Crabs and dirt and the rock. Conversation.
Really?
Definitely, yeah. You never seen an ocean water under a microscope?
Yes.
That's crazy, right?
Yes. Do you remember that video of the guy who's like, he's trying to talk all big in front of the girl that he's with at the like the beach? He's like, yeah, I told you I'd take you on vacation, girl. You see this? I got this view just for you. He's like talking big, but then he's like choking a little bit because he's in the water. He doesn't know how to swim, so he's like slowly sinking a little bit, and he's just like, oh yeah, girl, you know, yeah, baby. He's like trying to be a big shot, but he just keeps like chugging the seawater, and she's like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, baby, yeah. And she's like, oh yeah, you so good to me, and like flirting back. But then eventually he's just like under the water, and she's like, oh my god, somebody. And the guy's like, bitch. He's like screaming for her to help him, but he just keeps coming down, and she's like, stand up. He stands up, the water's to like his waist. He was drowning in waist high water and talking mad smack, being like, yeah baby, you like that? You like this view? Yeah, you know I'm good to you, all that shit. And then he's just the whole time he's like, oh yeah. Okay, sucking in air. Oh my god. Oh. It like hurts my face to laugh, man. Went to a Turkish restaurant. Nom, I'm full. You ever been to a Turkish restaurant?
Actually, I did one time. The girls that I worked with, they said you want to go after work.
Oh, after work?
Yeah.
You went to a Turkish restaurant, got some margaritas.
No. Typically can't drink alcohol. Turkish restaurants.
There's a
At least not.
do you remember that one guy that we used in Street Fighter, Jamie?
Yeah.
Coney did a video where it was, there was a woman who was protesting like alcohol abuse at a college campus, which I'm sure you know how that went.
Yeah.
They would just laugh at her, right? So the video went like this. She would be like, after one margarita, Jamie will, and then it showed the guy from Street Fighter. He'd be like, oh, and then you just hear the college kids be like, yeah, and she'd be like, after 2 margaritas, Jamie will, and then he starts breakdancing because that's what he does, right?
Yeah.
And then the college people will be like, yeah, and she'd be like, after 3 margaritas, Jamie will, and then it's just him like doing like a crazy ass like combo because you know he does, and the crowd is like, and it's just like, after 4 margaritas, which you remember, after he has 4 drinks, he like turns red, his hairband comes off, and he like slams the bottle on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, after 4 margaritas, he's like, load it up, and the crowd is going fucking nuts, and they're like, whoa! It's so fucking funny. Why would you do that? After 4 margaritas, Jamie. I don't even know how to look that up, but it's so funny.
You have to look it up on his Twitter.
It has to be. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's on Twitter. Bring Pokemon enter park. Okay, so this is kind of pointless. Back in the old game, this was called the Safari Zone, and it was like the coolest area because it was all the rarest Pokemon in the game in one little spot.
Mm-hmm.
But then, because this is like in the future, they were like, well, the Safari Zone's pretty fucked up. We're not gonna do that anymore. So now, look, see, the Pokemon all live like out and about in like a little park section. See?
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of back there where the Safari Zone used to be. See? Had a whole ass Lapras.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to challenge the cycling road, but I don't have a bike because the guy was being stingy.
Oh, couldn't you get the pass? Did you get the pass?
Never got it. I'm not allowed. So I can go here, I can fight this guy as long as Pikachu's in the lead.
What you gotta do?
There we go. At this point, I'm not sure. But I know that Charmeleon's about to evolve, and then it will be way less useless. Still tough, but way less useless. Nacho, have you heard of the French Starmie? What does this mean? Sacre bleu, je m'appelle Nacho. Hon, hon, hon. Viens pas te mec. That stupid video, the Viens pas te mec. No, what is this? I got Popeyes today and there was a cute doggo barking at the speaker.
Oh.
Popeyes. Isn't... Oh, no, I got my shit mixed up. I was gonna say, isn't Popeye's slogan Eat Fresh? That's not Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. Isn't Popeyes like your mom's favorite restaurant or
Yeah.
something?
We got some chicken sandwiches from that the other day.
I feel like y'all get chicken sandwiches from there every week. Like every single week.
At least once a month we try to do it because it's just so good, to be honest.
Do you remember when the Popeyes chicken sandwich came out and nobody could get a hold of it? Because it was like, we done ran out of chicken. It's like, what do you mean you ran out of chicken? You're Popeyes.
Like, circle.
The lines were circling around. But to be fair, the Popeyes chicken sandwich is actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Put a little bit of ketchup on there, what?
Might as well just put it in the trash can.
Oh, hating ass. So predictable.
Why don't you put some ketchup and spicy sauce on there?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get a Heinz tomato ketchup tattoo on my back. From left to right, the whole way.
I'll never see you again.
It's gonna be like this big. Take out my whole back. And then I'm gonna get like the little ketchup packets like right here on my lower back. And like, hey bro, what that is? I just really like ketchup.
After you take you to the laser store.
The laser store? What the fuck is the laser store?
To get the room.
Sounds like a damn like a store in Cyberpunk. Yeah bro, we're gonna hit the laser store, choom. Come through, come through. Was that a yawn I heard, young man?
Yes.
Are you running out of gas?
No, no.
Okay, cool.
I'm just young. Remember, you needed some coffee?
Not yet. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I haven't even looked at the timer in a minute, man. Look, it says 2 hours.
Ooh.
2 hours left.
It's the final.
As of right now, but who in the last 10 minutes, someone could drop like a big guy, and then it's like, oh, nope, gotta keep rocking. I actually wasn't looking at the timer at all. I feel okay. It's very strange, but somehow I feel completely okay, you know? I actually got no sleep, which is why it's weird.
We'll see how good you feel. In like 5 hours.
I feel like in 5 hours, I'm gonna be pretty sleepy.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Because, funny enough, the first, like, 5 hours of the stream, I was yawning a little bit, but not because I was tired. I guess it was because I was waking up.
Oh.
And I feel like I ramped up as the stream went on. Like, the last 3-4 hours, I've been feeling better and better. It's only uphill from here, fellas. How about you? You chilling?
I'm chilling.
Just talking, hanging out, you know?
Yeah.
What you up to?
You see what I'm up to.
Yeah.
Spending
Do you want to
time.
switch chairs? Are you more comfortable? Do you want to switch?
No, it's okay.
Like adjusting a bunch?
Yeah, I've just been sitting down all day.
Oh, the test.
Yeah.
How do you know that you passed already?
They give me the score at the end.
Oh, that's cool.
It says 75%.
I feel like almost every test I've ever taken, they're like, all right, you'll get your results in about 2 months. And I'm like,
yeah.
but can't I get the answers now? Or can't I get like the results now? And they're like, no, 2 months. We'll see you then, big boy.
But they know, right? Then if it's on a computer, they know exactly. Like,
Just run that shit through the Scantron.
yeah.
And let me know right now.
They told me bring like number 2 pencils. I did not need a pencil at all. If I'm gonna be on the computer, so why you told me bring a pencil?
Oh, he's gonna turn into Charmander again.
Oh shit.
Actually just goes back.
You know, there was a guy on TikTok who was making pre-evolutions of Pokemon. Like he made something.
Like ones that didn't have one?
No. Like something, a made up Pokemon. Didn't exist. But he was saying, what if there was another one in the Charmander line as a baby Charmander?
Was it cool?
Yeah.
You're just
it was
describing
really cute.
Digimon.
Digimon.
Digimon, they do like 5 evolutions.
I don't know.
And that's if we're
that.
talking linear. And then there's like one Digimon could turn into like 3 different guys. And then those could turn into 3 other different guys.
Oh.
And half the time, Digimon evolutions are really funny. Because it's like, here's like a furball with a spike on its head. And then it evolves into like a bear. And then it evolves from a bear. The 3rd evolution is like, we took a bear and we strapped guns to his shoulders. And that's a Digivolution, bro.
Kind of like Blastoise, right?
But they're all like that. It's like, yeah, we gave a wolf a sword.
Damn.
Or
like...
we gave an imp guns.
Oh.
I'm not knocking it. It's just very funny. What's that wolf with the sword?
Yeah.
Zacian,
Yeah,
however
yeah.
you say.
I never got him.
I did. Because I was doing the raids.
Damn, you're
With
so
my boy
lucky.
Ranger Curly, yes sir! Ranger Curly, woo! That's my goat, my glorious king. They could never make me hate you. Speaking of which, you know LeBron James' son, Bronny?
Oh yeah.
LeNut?
Oh.
What were they calling him? LeSperm?
What?
Yeah, so LeSperm, right? He has been doing a god-awful job in, like, the NBA, right? He's just awful.
Yeah,
It was like 10 minutes playtime, 0 points, 5 attempted, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, no blocks, no steals, 3 turnovers, which means he directly caused the opposite team to get possession of the ball. And a lot of people try to go like, well, why are we comparing someone who was like the 55th pick overall? Why are we criticizing him so harshly? And it's like, well, he wouldn't have gotten the position at all if not for who his dad was.
Yeah, he's a Nepo baby.
Low-key, yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people go like, he was a decent high school player. He was a college basketball player. Not even decent, just a college basketball player. And then they go, well, he's kind of ass at the NBA level, right?
Yeah.
And there was like one night where he was absolutely cooking in the G League, which is like the developmental league, I guess we say.
Oh, okay.
But then every time he goes back to the NBA, all the players are like, bro, you're food. We are going to pick you apart. And it's a little sad to see, but it's also like...
I mean, maybe he's better off doing something else.
He doesn't need to do anything else, that's the point. 1 year in the NBA gets him enough money that he could probably chill for the rest of his life. 2 years in the NBA means that he's, like, that much more just chill, you know? Plus, when your dad is who he is, think about it like this. Anywhere that he is, or anywhere that his dad is, he is. Which means if any team has Bronny, that means they're probably going to get LeBron as, like, a package deal. They're not picking him for Bronny. They're picking him because it's a package deal.
Yeah.
You get the guy that is so pivotal in the NBA that like any team that he plays for, their revenue will fucking skyrocket, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like Miami was bumping when LeBron was in the Heat. You know? Cleveland, the Cavs, he was going absolutely foolish when he was on there. Damn, boy. You got you a big appetite. I'm kidding. It took you the whole day to eat that. Oh, man.
I think that this is going to be the last year for him in the NBA.
LeBron?
Yeah, maybe I'm Bronny.
That's crazy. Father son retire in the same year. That's actually crazy. As one career ends, another also ends. That would actually be fucking wild. You're not wrong. I feel like LeBron does not have another year left in him. Like, he, despite being the oldest player in the league right now, he's still probably the best player on that team alongside Anthony Davis, the guy that he has one eyebrow. He's a great player and he's a good person, all that. I'm not making fun of him, but like, it's him and LeBron, and then a couple of slightly good players. Sometimes they pop the fuck off, sometimes they don't, but regardless, it's like, yeah, you know, it's, you're putting all your fucking faith and energy on like a guy that wants to retire. And when he does, what the hell's gonna happen to the Lakers?
Yeah, what's gonna happen with Bronny?
Brony?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a very funny thing for the people listening. There's a very funny thing going on with LeBron and Bronny James, his son, aka Lenut, where, how do I even begin? LeBron was a guy who came from, I believe it was Ohio, right? And he had nothing. He came from nothing. He had to bust his ass to get anywhere at all, right? And it's very, like, there's a lot of basketball players that have that background, but LeBron had it, like, pretty bad. Worked his ass off to become, like, the most talented player in the league, right? And then look at Bronny, who he is the son of there's an argument like it's the greatest basketball player of all time, and he has never struggled in his life because, like, you know, LeBron, right? If you're the guy's dad, why would you ever put him in a position where he would struggle, right? It's like your job as a parent. Don't have it so your kids are fucking struggling. And so he, you know, he does what he can. Bronny comes to the NBA. It's very clear he's like, he just does not have the gas like that, right? The reason I'm bringing all this up is because it's kind of funny to make the comparison with LeBron James. She's laughing because I've talked to her about this. LeBron James is Naruto, who had nothing and nobody and grew to like earn everything he had. Bronny is Boruto because he grew up with everything that you could possibly have, including all the power and the prestige and the talent and the name, but he didn't work at all to earn it. It's just given to him. And what makes this even funnier is that, like, if you follow Bronny and Boruto, they're the same fucking person. There's like, hey man, you're a disgrace. You're not fit to be a shinobi, aka you're not fit to be an NBA player. Right? But it gets crazier. Pretty solid analogy, but it gets crazier. Because then he like gets his ass beat and he goes back to do like insane intensive training with who? Who does Boruto train with as his master? Sasuke. Sasuke becomes Boruto's master, and then he teaches him how to not suck ass and be like a badass ninja. Who is the person that is teaching Bronny how to shoot better? LeBron James's rival, Steph Curry. Steph Curry is Sasuke, LeBron is Naruto, Bronny is Boruto. And he's literally teaching him how to play basketball good. It's literally Boruto and Sasuke being trained, bro. It's the funniest shit in the world. You couldn't make this up. Like Steph Curry was teaching Bronny how to shoot. It's literally Sasuke teaching Boruto.
Yeah.
I can't. It's such a funny analogy to make because it's right there.
You can't make it up like that.
It's
like,
right
you
there.
Can't make that up.
I wish I was creative enough to say like, yes, bro, I fabricated this in my noggin. No, it's all there, man. You can't make this up. And then you have the fucking, you seen that enormous like 7'5" French guy, Wemby?
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Wembanyama.
Like, look, even if you guys don't care about basketball at all, it's so funny. There's this dude who's like 7'5". They call him the alien. He's just French. And his whole deal is that he's like the biggest dude with the widest wingspan and weird athleticism. Like he pulls up to the 3-point line. There's no like wind up to his shot, and he just sinks threes like fucking nothing. He's fast for his size. He's very graceful for being that huge. He should have gotten defensive player of the year, but because it was his rookie season, they were like, we can't give DPOI to the fucking to a rookie, right? That looks bad on the league. It's like, look at this guy who just came in. You tell me he's the best defender in the league? But he's so big that him being near you when you go to shoot, people that would normally go for a shot, like even Steph Curry, they'll be like, he's right there, let me not. And just that little bit of hesitation is enough to win you the game, because it's like every shot they don't take, it's the opposite of Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
Every shot they don't take is a point they don't get.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. Oh my god, I haven't watched an NBA game in like a month, but it is so funny. I have no idea what I'm doing here. There's like these 4 badass trainers I'm trying to level up, but this dumbass Charizard keeps dying because he's stupid and he smells bad and he fell for the crypto scam. I don't like Charizard.
Wait, what is the finals for the NBA?
They're called the NBA Finals.
Did they happen yet?
No, the NBA Finals tend to happen in like June-ish.
Really? In the summertime?
Well, there's the playoffs, and then there's the actual conference. So there's the Eastern Conference where all the like 8 best teams on the East go against each other, and then the 8 best teams on the West go against each other. And then they like knock each other out until there's only 1 team left in the East and 1 team left in the West. And then they go against each other, and then that's the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
But that's around like June or July, something. It's like in the summer.
Okay.
And it's very fun. Well, it's usually fun, but the Celtics are kind of like boring shit. They're like the optimal team. Imagine if you played Street Fighter against somebody who all they did was the most optimal boring shit. Like they would block, and then the moment that they have their opportunity, they just go boom, but then they would stop because it's like the safest, steadiest, most like guaranteed way to win, but also the most fucking boring way to win.
Yeah.
That's the Celtics.
It's like playing Smash when somebody keeps edge guarding you.
It's exactly like playing Smash when somebody keeps edge guarding you. The Celtics love to edge guard, and it's very frustrating basketball to watch because there's like a statistic. All right, the other Snorlax. I forgot about this guy.
Sing the flute, sing the flute.
But there's a statistic out there that's like, bro, did you know that the Celtics in like one season they shot more shots than like a bunch of teams combined in the same year?
Really?
3-pointers, excuse me, like specific shots that are like these are the optimal shots to go for.
Oh, I see.
It's like they kind of solve the game of basketball, but in an unhealthy way, where now it's like a solved game. These are the things that you need to do in order to win. Take more 3-pointers, get rebounds, layups. 3-pointers, rebounds, layups. That's it. Just don't bother with mid-range shots. Don't bother with fucking anything else aside from that. It's very boring, but they win all the time.
And there's no stopping them.
Not really.
Yeah.
But then the Knicks are the opposite. And maybe I'm a New Yorker, so I'm biased as shit. But the Knicks are the hard opposite of this. The Knicks are like the most fun team to watch. They play stupid, but like fun stupid. And they have like maybe the most interesting point guard to watch in the whole NBA. It's a dude named Jalen Brunson. I think he's a lefty.
Oh, the Brunson burner?
The Brunson burner, yes. Which is insane that you know that, but Jalen Brunson is so interesting because his handles are insane. His shooting is insane. Everybody loves watching him. It's just cool as shit. And then they got that big guy from Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns, who went to the Knicks, and he was like an okay player, but he was kind of frustrating to watch because he would take unnecessary three-pointers when it's like, bro, you're supposed to get in there. You're the big guy. Why are you taking threes when you're the big guy? We need you down there to get rebounds and bully people off the fucking rim.
Yeah. He wasn't doing that.
He wasn't doing that, and so the like a lot of people thought, oh well, he's why the Wolves are losing. And it's like he wasn't helping, but that's not why they were losing.
Yeah.
And then they traded him without him even knowing. They traded him to the Knicks. So he was like, well, fuck, I love playing with my friends in Minnesota, but I got traded. I didn't even realize I was being traded. So this sucks. And but then he dominated in the Knicks. They call him these are some goofy ass Knicks. They call him Big Purr, and they call him the Bodega Cat. Because you know, like the cats in the bodegas in New York and shit. It's like a very common term. Like every one of the like bodegas, like the corner stores, all that.
They have a real cat inside them?
Almost all of them have a cat.
Keep away the mice.
To
right?
keep away the mice, exactly. But it's also like it's just a thing, you know? It's just you do that, right?
Yeah.
And so here's Cat joining the Knicks, and he's fucking killing it. He's dominating. He's like he's like a superstar player, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, bro, the Knicks won that trade. The Wolves lost that trade. They still have Anthony Edwards, who, in my opinion, could be one of the best people in the league, like a very interesting face in the league, blah, blah, blah. But you can't, one man is not a team.
No.
Two guys can carry, but like, it's still a team sport. So they need as many people as they can. And the Knicks have like a fat roster of very talented and young players.
Yeah.
And they made it really far considering that like half their team was cursed and got fucking injured last season. Including Brunson. I think he like broke his hand in like a semifinals game. I was watching it and like he just like he collapsed and he was like this, holding his hand, and then the next thing you see, he's like getting escorted out of the stadium and everybody's like clapping for him.
Oh, he's clapping because he broke his hand?
Clapping to be like, hey man, you did a great job.
Oh.
It was a clap of respect, not like dumbass. Like, no. I have it on purpose. Our team is so ass this season. Hannah, which team would this be? I don't want to assume it's the Toronto Raptors, but I'm assuming it is. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, I get it. What I do is I just follow the players that I like and I watch that. Like, I like watching the Mavericks. I like watching the Knicks, obviously. I do like watching the Timberwolves, but they just they're not the same. I still love watching Edwards, but it's just not the same. The Nuggets are fun to watch because of Jokic.
Oh yeah.
The guy that looks like he's not trying at all.
I like
The Nuggets are very fun. They're a funny team. Damn, what the fuck was that?
Why did I post on Snapchat story?
Why did I get like
showing me
flashbang? Yeah, it is. Sadly, I am very sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The star player of the Mavericks is like maybe the best offensive player in the NBA. His name is Luka Doncic.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Luka, yeah. We watched the game together, right? It was like the Mavericks versus it might have been the Wolves. Mavericks versus Wolves. Because I like both those teams, and then they went against each other, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, you were going crazy.
But I knew they were gonna lose to the Celtics because they're boring as shit.
Oh yeah.
I knew no matter what happened, the Celtics were gonna win. But the Mavericks are cool to watch, and the Wolves are fun to watch too. At that season. So Luka Doncic is like their star player. His offense is probably the best in the league, but his defense is fucking ass. He has no hustle. Like when they're playing defense, he like kind of walks. He doesn't guard anybody. He doesn't put his arms up. He doesn't stick to anybody. This is how you're supposed to play basketball. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
This is how you hoop, boy. This is how you hoop. You gotta be like this. Boxing each other. Don't fucking do that. So this is how you fucking fight. You just gotta like do this. He doesn't fucking do that. He doesn't do it. He's just like this. He's kind of like he just stands there. His defense is ass. His offense is incredible. How do I put this? So, and then he has Kyrie Irving, which is like another insane player. He's just like, he's a fucking wizard, dude. He can just do anything, right?
Anything.
Anything. He can just do anything. He could fly. I've seen him fly one time. He like jumped in the air. Two guys jumped with him. They both hit the ground. He was still floating up. Fucking Kyrie's incredible. He gets a lot of hate. He's like one of the most hated players. Some of it is undeserved, but he has some pretty stupid opinions sometimes. The two of them are amazing. What the fuck was my point even? There's something about Luka, right? Oh yeah, it was what Vaughn said, right? Right there. The Luka Doncic, the top 500 Overwatch Hanzo player. So not only is he the best offensive player in the NBA, he's also a top 500 player in Overwatch. He is like a certified like one of the best players in the world at Overwatch.
That is insane.
There's like a clip on TikTok that's very popular where it's like a guy talking to two other guys, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what do you do for work?" He's like, "I play basketball." He's like, "Wait, like you play basketball for a living?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Are you in the NBA?" He's like, "Yeah." "What team do you play for?" He's like, "I play for the Mavericks." I'm like, "Are you Luka Doncic?" He's like, "Yeah." in like a top 500 lobby. So he's like the best players in the world, and they're like, "Do you play basketball?" He's like, "Yeah." And they sussed it out. It was him.
Oh my god.
Top 500 Hanzo player, Luka Doncic.
Yo.
Yeah, you need to fucking turn the sticks down and go play some fucking defense. He's playing defense Overwatch, yeah. He was playing during the cup, should have been practicing, but his ass was gaming. Imagine that. You're up against the Celtics as he gets home instead of practicing or like, brushing up on anything. I gotta hit the sticks.
Yeah, go to Overwatch.
Yeah, and to play Hanzo, that's disgusting. Hanzo's he's the guy that uses the bow and arrow.
Oh,
it's fucking
you
cringe.
It to me.
What were you gonna say? Oh, that was it? I thought you were gonna say something else. I was gonna be like, oh.
No, I was gonna say, he probably plays Marvel Rivals now.
He might play Marvel Rivals now. I don't know. How much time does he have on his hands?
I mean, it seems like he has his priorities kind of straight. Overwatch first.
Does he? He's playing Overwatch
second.
and being a good basketball player. Yeah. I don't know if that's like getting your priorities in check at all.
He can do both.
Can he?
He's in the NBA, so he's doing better than me.
Damn, can't argue with that. I only enjoyed watching when Toronto made the playoffs and won. Toronto used to be like a pretty solid team, but now, you know what it is, right? You heard about the Curse of Drake?
No.
Any team that he roots for is guaranteed to lose.
Really?
Any team that he roots for, yeah, it's just like that. And so obviously he's, Toronto Raptors are the NBA's like the Canada basketball team in the NBA. Where he's from. So he's a big fan, and anytime that he roots for them, they get fucking. Unfortunately, they get waxed. They're like, it's your fault, dude. It's your fault.
That dude is bad vibes.
That dude is. He is actually bad vibes. Though. That is true. That is like extremely true. Literally lost all our good players and the OG good players. Yeah. The Raptors are not doing too good. If I were you, Hannah, I would either follow the players that you like or liked, and I would I would find another team to follow. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, he really is bad vibes. And this is like from the mouth of a Canadian. Like, it's not my opinion alone. It's like. It's just everybody's like he's fucking bad mojo.
Yeah, he is.
I've never seen someone go from as popular as him to as hated so quickly over a song.
I think it was more than just the song.
But my point is that like he should have bowed out before things got too hot.
That's true.
Because I don't think Kendrick would have been prompted to escalate the way that he did with Meet the Grams, and Meet the Grams into Not Like Us is a fucking, it's an Epo combo. You fucking liver blow into gazelle punch, right? Like, dude, let him breathe.
No.
But instead, Drake was like, nah, stand back, I got this. And then he just kept getting knocked down.
Yeah. And because everything he was saying was true.
And he booked a bunch of like tours and shit to begin at the same time as Kendrick's Super Bowl performance.
Oh, so he thinks he's trying to like
Shed
him?
some of the light, yeah, you know?
I don't think that would work.
It won't work, but he thinks that it will, or like
Yeah.
it'll be a good distraction, or like maybe while Kendrick is busy at the Super Bowl, he won't be able to incinerate me like he's been doing, you know?
You would call him out right at the Super Bowl, not even care.
Bro, imagine an entire Super Bowl audience singing Not Like Us, the song about him specifically and his boys being a bunch of pedos.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl? What the fuck? He performed that in Cali, and they had like a ton of big famous superstars come onto the stage and like dance to that shit, including LeBron, until his wife pulled him down and be like, don't fucking get involved in this. It's that bad. It's juicy, it's stupid drama,
Yeah.
but like it took over the world.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a year ago. Think about that. That shit was in like April, May.
Yeah.
That shit was awesome, dude.
And it's still sticking around.
It's still, yeah, dude, Not Like Us has some staying power. But then he was like insecure enough to be like, bro, I think Spotify is pushing his music and pushing my music down.
No.
So he tried to sue them. And then when that didn't work, he
Oh.
tried to sue Kendrick on like a lower level than Spotify. And then remember what ironically Drake said in one of his diss tracks. He was like, a cease and desist is for hoes. That's a literal line that he said, and then he did that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
bro, you gotta get your script together.
That's what he is, I hope.
No, he's a fucking theater kid.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He's a theater kid. He can't help it. He cannot fight the bad vibes rampaging through his system. He needs it.
But even people that like know him, they say like he was like arrogant. He yelled at people.
Nobody likes
His
him.
mom tried to calm him down.
His
He
own
got
people don't like him.
upset.
Let me see. Oh, Vaughn was talking about it. Yeah, the Mavericks Timberwolves was a fucking awesome game. Those were two of my favorite teams, and they were both in the West, and that was one of my favorite games of that season. For a lot of people, that was their version of the NBA Finals, because that was probably the most interesting game that they had. The Wolves beating the Nuggets was also a pretty crazy one. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because I was rooting for Edwards, because I like the Nuggets, but the Wolves were my favorite team because of Edwards and Cat, right? Obviously, they weren't going to win, but the fact that they even beat the Nuggets was fucking crazy. But then I was like, well, they're not beating the Mavericks. And then the Mavericks got even better because there was a guy who was on the Golden State Warriors. He was like Steph Curry's BFFF, where he was like the other three-point beast, right? Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson was like, bro, the Warriors don't fucking need me. They don't want me. He felt neglected by the organization, so he was like, bro, fuck this. I'm gonna go to the Mavericks. So now the Mavericks have the best offensive player, one of the best three-point shooters in the game, on paper, and a wizard with Kyrie Irving. Like, they have an actual fucking warlock on their team. How do you beat a fucking the greatest offensive player, a fucking sniper, and a wizard?
You can.
They're a
You
great
can.
team. They just gotta, like, you know, get everything situated. Meanwhile, the Knicks are fucking so much fun to watch. Win or lose, the Knicks are so much fucking fun to watch. The fact that they play in Madison Square Garden is crazy. You wanna know something funny?
What?
When the Knicks were playing against the 76ers, because, you know, it's like right there,
Yeah.
and they're both East Coast. When the Knicks were playing against the Sixers, which is Philadelphia,
I know.
when the Knicks were at the Sixers, the crowd was cheering for the Knicks.
Yeah, because
It was
they-
not people from PA. It was New Yorkers who bought tickets,
and
we're rooting for them. Yeah,
they always
exactly.
do that. They're trying to push the 76ers out of their
Yeah,
city.
yeah. So then
Yeah.
Charles Barkley, who's like a legendary Sixers player, he'd be like, "Y'all need to stop letting New Yorkers buy tickets. Y'all are betraying your own stadium. Y'all are making us look bad. Y'all aren't helping the cause. Y'all aren't helping the team." So he was like betrayed that the Knicks play at Madison Square Garden. Obviously, they have home field advantage. They're fucking screaming for them the whole time. The Knicks play an away game. They still have home field advantage. What the fuck is that? But the Knicks are so much fun to watch. That's why I'm a New Yorker, but like they're my favorite team to watch, right? I like the Mavericks. I like the Nuggets. I like the Wolves. I'll watch the Lakers, but like... shit's ass, dog. I'm sorry. Say it, don't spray it. My bad, big man. My bad, big man. You got my point, though. Like,
Nah, I don't.
basketball's fun. Baseball is stupid.
Yeah.
Baseball's dumb as shit, bro. Have you guys seen the cheating scandals for baseball? I don't talk about sports very much at all, if ever, but like, basketball is fun to watch. Baseball is the funniest sport. It's literally just a game of like who can cheat the hardest. That's all of what baseball burped. That's what all of baseball is, like who can cheat the hardest actually. Let me see. Yeah, the people in GTA, aka Toronto, don't really like him here. Talking about Drake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Like...
I follow a lot of the Raptor players from the playoffs since their departure from Toronto. I never follow up on baseball. Honestly, I can show you guys some videos about baseball that would make you, at the very least, laugh your ass off. I'm not here to like convince anybody to watch baseball. You don't have to watch baseball. But if you follow the sport, it is like the funniest thing in the world, dude. Did you guys know that, what was it, the Yankees or the Mets? I can't remember. I want to say it was the Mets. The Mets were having like this abysmal season, and then they had Grimace from McDonald's. They had Grimace pitch like the opening pitch of the season, and then after they did that, they won every single game afterwards. It was like Grimace was their good luck charm or something stupid like that. Actually, it feels better if I throw it underhand instead of overhand.
But do you know what the Knicks did?
What did the Knicks do?
They had a special guest on their basketball.
Was it Kai Cenat?
No.
They wouldn't surprise me.
No.
Is it someone I would know?
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. It's 3 special guests, all boys.
No. The Costco guys?
Yeah.
No fucking way, man.
And then they were shooting like the first basket of the game or something like that.
That should
Whatever
be
the
bad
equivalent of
luck.
that is.
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna like, boo! Did you hear? Did you hear? Oh my god! Everyone here in the chat knows this because it was making the rounds. Did you hear that the Costco guys, like, they were doing like a stream or some shit, and they were talking to somebody, and they were like, this was the whole clip. It was like, hey, you know what? No, should I just show it to her blind? Here, put this somewhere that's not gonna fall. I need you to not look at this clip, okay? Don't look at the screen while I load this up. I need your live, fresh reaction. What the fuck are you doing? Costco guys. Okay, don't look. I'm gonna show this to her live for the first time. I need your honest reaction to this content, okay?
Yeah, I have something to show you.
I don't think you've seen this before. Maybe you have. I don't think you've seen this before, but I need you to see this and react to it. Come here. Put this bad boy on right now. Watch the dent.
You dent.
Your head dent. You got a fucking, you have it like a beam. Your head look like a beam. Your head look like a skate ramp. Don't fucking do that. That's the hair. That's not fair. I'm wearing the headset for like 13 hours. That's not fair.
I was touching your head.
I thought you were touching the hair. The hair is matted down. Your head look like a half pipe on a skateboard.
I never wore headphones like this.
You're just shaped like a fava bean. It's not your fault. All right. So this is a Costco guy video. I don't know if you've seen this before. Look at what they did. I'm sorry your brother passed away. Boom, 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 boom. They are out of control, dude. Cause that's their whole gimmick. What are you gonna do? Be like, oh, that gets one doom from me, like, you know? When you base your personality over a whole ass gimmick, what do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna run into a situation where the gimmick doesn't mesh with what is happening. It's the funniest shit in the world if you're being real with me. But yeah, boom, boom, boom.
They were playing the game Boom or Doom with historical figures, and then they were like, Rosa Parks, Boom or Doom.
I don't think this is something to debate.
No! It's like, yeah, she stand up in a tough time. I say she gets 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. And they're like, Christopher Columbus. He's like, oh, he's pretty cool. He gets 5 big booms. I was like,
I don't know about all that.
I don't think so either. But they gave him the booms.
Did anyone get any dooms?
No, kinda.
Oh my
And there was
God.
Stephen Hawking. He said, it reminded me, who is Stephen Hawking? And they didn't know.
Holy.
They explained it to him, they gave him a boom, and they said Jojo Siwa. Then
Again with JoJo Siwa. I keep hearing this
Yeah.
name. I have no idea who this is. Is that the person that doesn't have eyebrows?
I mean, she kind of does.
Oh, okay. I'm not even trying to be rude.
Yeah.
I literally don't know.
I don't really want to know, but it kind of just pops up everywhere.
You know what pops up for me? Because
What?
I'm a man on fucking TikTok and Twitch and all them.
What?
There's a singer named Sabrina Carpenter. Do you know anything about
Oh,
this?
yeah, I know about it.
I think I could tell everything by your face that you
Yeah.
made. You were like, oh. Dude, all I see is like nothing about her music, just like the way that she looks.
Yeah.
I'm over here like watching Marvel Rivals TikToks and stupid edits and sending like really gay TikToks to Vaughn. And then occasionally it'll be like, but here's Sabrina Carpenter. What's the matter, Nacho? Could you be craving my baguettes? And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Never seen this person in my life. I don't know what is going on, but she's just there. Everywhere I go, she's there.
Yeah.
It's Sabrina Carpenter and that other girl. What's her the other one? The other one. Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney?
She's an actress, I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
And that everything is about how like she's got like crazy fucking bazongas.
Yeah, but then they showed like an unedited picture of her just out and about chilling on the beach in a
Okay.
bikini, and then they're like, "Oh, she doesn't really look like how she does in the magazines. Oh, we're tricked
But that's
her."
just stupid guy logic.
I know. and
Like
then
a lot of
everybody-
men will think that women just naturally look like they have makeup on all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, Buster, that's not how that works. Which makes me believe a lot of men have never spent the night with a woman before.
Exactly.
Because if they have, they would have seen the truth.
Yep.
I really believe that. I think it's all
They're
smoking. I think
virgins.
yeah. All these
nothing wrong
dudes that
with
are
that,
like,
but,
that's
like-
not how women look, and it's like, that's not a man who knows what a woman looks. That's what it is. That's why it's so crazy. People are fucking weird, man. I think that I blame porn. I'm serious. I know this sounds like a joke. I really do blame porn because think about it. Would any of these guys have such a distorted view of what they think women normally look like if it weren't for the fact that they just fucking meat beat mania all day,
Exactly. Yeah.
every
yeah.
day?
And then once they see a real woman, they're like, "Ugh."
They're like,
You're
ha ha,
raping me.
gotcha. That's not what you look like. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're
no,
tricking
that's
me,
what
you're
they
trapping me.
normally look like.
Yeah.
There's a difference between baseline and then like, hey, we're getting fancy up here, you know?
Yeah.
But a lot of guys don't have that switch in their brain.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like, I'm a guy, I literally roll out of bed and I just go
I
about my
know.
day, you know? To be fair. But there's a lot of guys out there that don't understand the way that women, motherfucker, there's a lot of guys that don't understand like what women go through as far as,
Anything.
I don't even know how to narrow it down because you're right, it's anything. But it's like, what? Presentation? Expectations?
Judging on the way you.
Judging on the way you look. And like everything that you do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking cringe, man.
Boys the one.
When you said that, you know what it reminded me of?
What?
This was a meme I sent you like a year ago, and then I was like, what is it? Girls go to college to get more knowledge, and then it just showed a guy like in space. It was like, meanwhile, boys on Jupiter. It's just like an astronaut. It's like the funniest image. He's just an astronaut floating in space.
The Jupiter to get more stupid.
But he's a fucking astronaut. He literally doesn't get more intelligent or sophisticated or complicated than being a fucking astronaut. I also love that they didn't finish the joke. It's just girls go to college, get more knowledge. Meanwhile, boys in Jupiter is just like floating in space. I have to find that meme. I'm just gonna put on the search engine. I'm just gonna put meanwhile boys in Jupiter. How do you spell Jupiter? Jupiter? Yeah, Jupiter. Good luck. Let me see. I don't think I'll find the exact image because it's like the funniest thing ever, but oh my god.
Yes. Thank you for the good
You
luck.
caught it?
Got it.
Good hustle. Basically what I was doing, I was going through Cycling Road to try to battle any trainers, and got it?
Yeah, I leveled up all your Pokemon. I had the controller for just less than a minute now, and I got you so much progress. In this
Oh
game.
wow, you're so good at the game. Let me see. I am looking desperately for this dumbass meme, because the way my brain works is that if I don't find the meme, it's gonna drive me nuts until I do.
You're gonna be thinking about it
Forever. But I found the Bibligan thing. Bibligan, Bibligan. I'm not gonna find. If I don't find it, I'm just gonna make it myself, you know? Which I'm capable of
and
doing.
You could be stealing somebody. Huh?
Memes?
Credits.
Leaving a lurk here. Have an amazing rest of the stream. I'll catch you, Snookums. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Here. Poison doesn't work on poison types.
When it works on grass type.
You deadass didn't do it then. There you go. But yeah, thank you, Vaughn. I gotta say, this game, when you're not leveling up and paying attention, actually a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah, it's not just a baby game like you were
It's not a baby game. It's a man's game.
You mean a women's game?
It's the Dark Souls of Pokemon.
Man's and women's.
What you talking about? Do you know about Dark Souls? Okay. Dark Souls is a very popular series of games where you play as like a knight. It's usually like a dude with a sword and a shield and a bunch of armor, and you can customize or whatever. You can also use magic shit, right? Cool, whatever. But the real thing about Dark Souls is that the games are known for being crazy fucking difficult, right? They're like super hard, super punishing games where it's like, if you fight a boss, he'll kill you in like 2-3 hits. Meanwhile, you have to hit the boss like 20 times. So it's all about learning what the boss does and how to fight it and what you need to do to be better than the boss, right?
Yeah.
So that is what Dark Souls is all about, and it has a reputation for being like a super difficult game. There's like 3 Dark Souls games, a Bloodborne game, which is like just made by the same company. They also released fucking stupid stinky Elden Ring. You know about Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Your
You said you loved it.
No. You're capping.
You were showing me videos on YouTube.
We were not even dating when Elden Ring came out.
I didn't say when it came out.
Then I wouldn't be talking about it because I hated it. That's my point.
Maybe I'm getting confused with another game.
It has to be another game. It has to be any game that is not Elden Ring because I hated Elden Ring.
It was a big dragon and it was like a dark stadium.
A big dragon
with
means
gold
absolutely
accents.
nothing.
I know, and then you were trying to. Every attack you did was so pretty with the graphics and everything.
Can I say Monster Hunter?
I mean, I don't know. You
Every monster you fight in Monster Hunter is literally a big dragon with gold accents.
No, it was like a
When did we talk about this? How recently was this?
few years ago.
Oh shit.
And then you started telling me that you hated it.
What the hell was I playing a few years ago? I was playing
Oh, no.
Genshin.
No, it wasn't on Genshin, but it looked kind of like Genshin, but not really. It was way more different art style.
What fucking game are we talking about?
I remember this. I can picture it in my head.
I genuinely don't even know what game you're talking about. Nope. I don't got it.
Oh no. Oh no.
I
always thought you were
don't
talking
know.
about Elden Ring back then.
No,
Maybe it's-
no.
I'm just confused.
Confused. I'm thinking. But no, I hate Elden Ring. I think it's a very like it's a junk food game, but in a bad way, where it's like Elden Ring is full of empty space where there would be content. They just want to look at how big the world is, but there's nothing in that world, so it's just big and empty and stupid.
So it's like
And they reuse bosses like 20 times. There's like a bear you fight like 8 times. There's this fucking star being thing that you fight like 12 times. To the point where it becomes a meme. There's a thing in the DLC, you fight one, and then you fight another one back to back. It's like, fuck it, bro, fight it again.
yeah.
It's awful. I could talk about how much I don't like Elden Ring all day, every day, but I won't do that. But no, it's not Elden Ring. There's like a whole bunch of Souls-like games. That's what they're called, even. There's the Souls games made by Miyazaki, is like the guy, and then the studio is called From Software.
Okay.
That's the full name of the studio, From Software, right?
Yeah.
And their whole deal is like they make a bunch of different kinds of games, but most of them are Souls games or like really hard games. And the latest one they came out with, I was excited for because it's like a bunch of giant robots and you pick weapons and swords and shit and you just, you fuck around. But then they made it similar to Elden Ring where it's like, hey, you can try to fight this boss, but unless you have this specific weapon or a specific thing, you can't beat it. You need like a specific thing every fight.
Yeah.
So you can't just build the guy you want to build, you have to build the guy that the game needs you to build to win.
Yeah.
And that's whack. So I kinda don't care about them anymore. I don't know what game it is that you're talking about though, that you were like, this is a game that you talked to me about. I was like, I have no idea what game you're referring to.
You were laying in bed, and so was I. And then you started talking about a video game, and you said,
You make me sound whack as shit. You're like, so we were laying in bed and then you started yapping about some fucking video game with a guy with a sword and a dragon. Thanks, big dog.
It's true.
Okay, continue.
And then you said, let me just show you so you know what I'm talking about.
Here, look at this cool game. But was it cool though?
Yeah. And you showed me
oh my. Okay.
nighttime out, and there was like a huge stage. There's a really and like every time you hit it with a sword, it would like gold sparks coming out.
I feel like it might have been. Was it the guy that turns into a meteor and he's on a little tiny donkey? That is Elden Ring. That's like one of the biggest, coolest moments of that game. I don't fuck with Elden Ring. I stand by what I'm saying. However, that fight is cinematic as fuck. It's talking about Star Scourge Radon. And that became a giant meme because it's he does a lot of stupid, unnecessary shit. He is like a 20-foot tall man on like a 4-foot tall donkey.
Yeah.
And he's riding around on the donkey who's like a tenth his size with these giant great swords in like an open field. And the whole thing is that it's supposed to be like a festival, but like that kind of festival where it's like everybody against him. So it's like 5 other dudes who are like, they have their own story, their own journey and shit. But they're like, yeah, man, we're all here to fight Radon. And you just team up with all these dudes. It's like the tournament of dudes. And they all work together to fight this fucking dude. And when they beat him down enough, he just like flies into the sky and disappears. And then 10 seconds later, he crashes down on the stage like a meteor.
Oh.
And the donkey's still there.
Yeah. And then he goes right back onto the donkey.
No, he's on the donkey the whole time. He's on the donkey in space. That's why it's fucking stupid. That's why it's stupid. It's the donkey's like up there and then he crashes down on the donkey. The whole time. It's so stupid. But that's when I like it, is when it's not serious. It's when it's stupid as shit.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's like the dumbest thing in the world. Why is the donkey like 3 feet high? Why is he 20 feet tall riding on this like insanely tiny donkey?
Why is the head so small but the body so big?
Why is from the tiny animal kingdom? It's so funny, man.
See, I remembered.
You remember, but it wasn't a dragon.
Oh.
You like remembered details, but in the wrong order. It's like trying to solve a puzzle, man. Oh my goodness, but it's so funny. Like, I love being able to share stupid things that I know with you because you don't know them. Like, every time I talk about wrestling, I talk about, like, the Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero custody battle for their son.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love to, oh my god, I missed again. I love telling you, like, oh yeah, man, they had the son suspended over the ring, and they had to get a ladder to get the son. No, it's not the son, it's the custody papers that were on the over above the ring, basically.
Yeah.
And there's this other dude named Jeff Hardy who destroyed his body, but he was dope as shit and everybody loved and respected him. His whole thing was that he would go for the coolest, craziest stunts, no matter what. Even if it would cost him the match, he would do the cool shit. There was one time he was gonna win Money in the Bank, which is like, the reward is usually something incredible, like worth a championship. And instead of going for the belt or the briefcase, he would set up like a 20-foot high ladder and then jump off the top of it onto a guy that's laid out on the table like this. Just to like finish him off and send him off to paradise.
Oh my god.
And that's Jeff Hardy. He would rather do the cool shit rather than get the win. That's why he was the people's champion. People fucking love Jeff Hardy. And there's a lot of wrestlers like that. There was a dude who was a vampire. There was a couple of vampires actually. There's like 3 that I know of and a bunch that I don't. It's
I like
very
that girl
funny.
that you showed me.
Mizuki? The Asian girl?
I think so,
Yeah, the one that dresses like in the pink and she has like a giant hammer.
yeah.
She looks like an anime character, but she's a real person.
What's that Pokemon with the giant hammer?
Tinkaton?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tinkaton is one of my favorite Pokemon actually.
Just like the Pokemon version, or the real life version of the Pokemon.
And the cool thing about her is that her special move makes absolutely no sense. Because you saw what it is, right? She like jumps at you sideways, and then when her stomach makes contact with your face, she like rolls in the air and then slams you on the ground.
Yeah.
Makes it makes no sense.
No, the physics aren't there.
No. And then the picture of her with the giant hammer and like the paint splatter behind her, she's cool as shit, man. But I don't watch a lot of Japanese wrestling. It's not very easy to like get a hold of.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Neither would I. But I told you that like wrestling, like Monday Night Raw is coming to I think it's on Netflix now.
Oh.
So wrestling is now easier than ever to watch.
Yeah.
Now here's the shitty thing. Did you hear that Netflix is increasing their prices again?
Oh, are you serious?
Honduras, yeah.
Let me know how much it is.
Well, the thing is, remember how I told you I have like the free Netflix from my phone provider.
Yeah.
The free Netflix is if you are doing the ad version. But why the fuck would you watch Netflix with ads?
Yeah.
The whole point of it is to pay for the service to not have ads.
Yeah.
But now they're doing well, yeah, you can't watch it at all unless you pay. But the lowest paid version is with ads. With my plan, I can get the ad version for free, but like
Yeah.
again, why imagine watching Netflix with ads
That's like.
that you can't skip, obviously.
What the fuck?
That's dumb as shit. So now the ad version is like, for me, I think it's like $16, and that's the reduced price.
Oh shit.
Normal is 20. I think it's going up to like 22 or 24.
Yeah.
It's literally becoming the price of cable.
Yeah.
And that's one service. Think about Hulu. Think about Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Fucking Disney Plus. Peacock. Right?
Yeah.
Think about the porn subscriptions, man. It all adds up very quickly.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm joking about the porn. I just like saying that. I'm joking. No, I don't want people thinking that's real.
I didn't say nothing.
No, you went nah. Nah.
I'm just thinking about Cisco, how much his
don't bring Cisco into this effort talk about porn.
No, not about that.
I know what you're saying, but like you gotta time your shit out. Yes. But I'm pretty sure that like the family share stuff, I hope he doesn't pay for it all himself, you know?
I hope not. I don't think he's that rich.
And I did give him, I think there was a time where I was like, listen, bro, you've been supporting me for so long. So I gave him like, I forgot what it was. It wasn't a drink. It was like a little, I think I got him a game, I think it was. But that was just me being like, listen, man, I appreciate you, you know? He didn't have to do that, but he did.
You should always do nice things for the homies.
You should do nice things for, motherfucker! You should always do nice things for the homies, yes.
You should do nice things for me too.
I don't know about all that. Let's not get crazy now.
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, I got you. I was gonna say like next week we could do like axe throwing or something like that. Or I've been wanting to go to the Top Golf place. That's the one that's like 20 minutes from me.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but it's also very hard to find like. First of all, you have to schedule, right? I told you that.
Yeah.
And then on the weekends, not only is it hard to find a spot that's available and open, it's also always packed as fuck, and the prices change depending on how packed it is.
I'm not just ridiculous.
So, hypothetically, if we were to go on a Saturday or a Sunday, it would be the most expensive, the most crowded, and at the like worst time.
Yeah.
It's literally like the most annoying version of everything, but also paying the most.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ass. If you go on a
That's how
Tuesday,
they
it's like
get
$40.
you. Oh yeah, one day is like half price off. For some reason.
It's Tuesdays. Tuesdays are like half price because that's when they get the least amount of people.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we can get the least amount of people. We might as well cut the price in half and maybe get more people in anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the way that they do business.
They're trying to get the unemployed people in.
Unemployed lobby, let's go!
Hell yeah.
The unemployed lobby just gets in there and crowds the fucking Top Golf place because they have nothing better to do, obviously. All they do is fucking eat Lay's chips and play Top Golf all day.
And how are they gonna pay for it?
I don't fucking know. That's why it's so funny. No, you seen the memes that are like, bro, I be getting random snaps throughout the day from my unemployed friends, and it's like them doing the crazy shit. I had a friend who was unemployed, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm on my like third trip to Hawaii. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I always see people like that. I don't know.
I haven't had one Hawaii trip. How are you on 3?
Yeah.
Broke boy.
I had 0.
0, yeah. Me with 0 trips and 2 money.
Yeah.
Instead of them with 2 money and 2 trips and 0 money.
Yeah.
The math don't add up. Oh yeah, maybe consider not doing your taxes yet if you have. Have you?
No.
Okay.
Tommy does.
Okay. No, that's pretty good.
But why?
A lot of federal websites in the U.S. are being taken down right now.
Oh yeah.
Including
yeah.
the IRS. Not a good thing, but
But they owe me money.
Well, yeah. Technically, they would owe you money, but for a lot of people, it's like, uh-oh, they either can't do their taxes or they should wait until whatever the fuck is going on boils over so that they can do their taxes without any weird issues, you know?
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Again, we're not at the Fred Durst hot dog eating contest, so we can't talk politics yet. This is not the place to talk about that. We will do it at the annual Limp Bizkit picnic.
I never even heard about that.
Get up to get down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Do you know how funny that's the song they chose for Devil May Cry? That's the song they chose.
That's
The most like stupid, not even edgelord. It's not even edgy. It's just, oh, I don't know. It's good. Okay, you would think it would be a bad idea. It's the best idea.
Yeah.
They could not have picked a better song for Devil May Cry, and I am so happy because it means that whoever did the song or whoever chose the song for the opening of the show, they know the vibes.
Oh yeah.
Devil May Cry is supposed to be like the most serious, cool, badass shit, but nobody's taking it seriously. They're all like saying goofy one-liners and corny shit, but because they say it with so much like conviction, it goes all the way around from being corny as shit to like, no, it's actually kind of cool. It doesn't make any sense. And Limp Bizkit is like perfect for that. Look at this guy. He's got a whip and a candy.
What the heck?
This was a trainer type that they got rid of after Gen 1 because it's very problematic, as you can see. It is a tamer.
Oh, I don't like that.
Not exactly. He's not a Pokemon trainer. He's a Pokemon tamer. So he like trains them through some unsavory methods.
All he needs are some purification crystals.
Purification crystals
Golden.
to train the animals or to
Yeah.
taste better when he gets eaten.
Ah!
You tell me. I know.
You're saying he's pre-tenderizing the meat?
Pre-tenderizing himself? No, I meant him. He was like, he needs the purification crystal so that when they eat him, he can taste better. I meant he's gonna get eaten, not the
Oh.
Pokemon. I'm on the Pokemon side on
Yeah,
this.
me too, me too.
That's what I'm saying.
I would never.
I would
It's
never.
that.
I would simply leave.
I would simply make them supplement.
What would you do? You'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
no, don't do that.
Hold his snout and say no in a firm voice.
Hold the tamer snout and be like, no. No, rub his
That's
face
what
on
you
the
do
dirt and
with
be like,
this-
stop it.
Oh
On the guy.
no.
You keep making me the villain. I'm not. I'm on your side.
Cut off his hands so he couldn't hurt anyone.
Oh my god. It's like a Breaking Bad villain answer. I would simply remove his hands so that he could not use them for motherfucking!
Oh.
I keep misclicking. It's driving me crazy.
You didn't need to stop doing
Harder than it looks.
that.
Harder than it looks. I'm gonna be real.
Mhm.
Ba-na-na-na-na. We are at a 14 hours 11 minutes and the time is like escaping me. It's like I'm paying attention, but once we start yapping, the time like it escapes me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it gets cool.
Yeah, cuz like it was 9 hours and then I blinked and 10 hours passed by. It was 11 hours right away.
Yeah.
And then hour 12, I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
And then I barely saw hour 13, now we're on hour 14. Makes no sense.
They have to go up to 15 hours?
There is less than an hour left on the counter right now.
And then when the counter runs out, that's when people can stop subscribing.
Well, when the timer runs out, that is when the stream will end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, we'll
Yeah.
take a minute. We'll recalibrate
Yeah,
everything,
say
kind of
thank
like
you.
exactly. Say thank you. I won't be able to like tabulate all the numbers now, because I'm probably gonna want to just go right to sleep. But then when I wake up in the morning, first thing I'll do is like, it's very easy to track how many subs were donated in a single day, things like that. Really fucking easy to filter out.
Yeah,
So I'll just do that way, and then I will find out exactly what the number is, and then boom, And then I'll just talk about it like on the Discord, like, hey fellas, thank you so much for this, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
This is the exact number, which will translate to X amount of donations.
Yeah, public thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I would say, considering this is like my first subathon, the second time that I've done like a charity thing, but
Yeah.
the first subathon related one, I have nothing bad to say.
I think you did really good.
Well, it wasn't just me.
I
It was
didn't
like
even.
I think everybody did good. That's the point, right?
Yeah,
Like, I did my part, right? Like I kind of got
You're
the ball
the host,
rolling.
but the other people that donated are the ones that really
Yeah.
make a difference.
And then I
No.
donate. No, but I'm saying like I donated as well, things like that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I did my part on top of, not just actually being the host, anything like that, but
Yeah.
the fact that, again, I'm not that big, but the fact that in my eyes it went as successfully as it did is crazy. That's what I mean. Like, imagine 2, 3, 4 years from now.
Oh, you're gonna raise millions.
Not the point I'm trying to make, but like the positive influence that we could do, things like that, it would be. It kind of blows my mind, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
It's crazy.
I'll tell you this: as soon as stream ends, I'm eating the rest of that food, and then I'm going right to sleep.
How much more you have left?
It's like a little less than the whole plate. Actually, let me take a look. Look. Over here. Oh, that's a fat plate. Look at that. See that?
I'll take.
Hell no!
that for you.
I will die before I let you have this food. It tastes so good too.
It is.
It tastes better with the honey packet, but that's okay. Mmm. I'm surprised you didn't try to put the sweet honey on it. The honey, spicy honey.
I was gonna, but I didn't. You yell at me for it.
I wouldn't yell at you. I don't care what you put on your food.
You would tell me that I'm being.
Well, no, because they give us honey packets for the food as it is. So it's like, why wouldn't you? You already have the hot honey. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. I'm
What
gonna
else
put this
they
on.
give you? Will stay in the trash. Ketchup with a Kong.
You see, they put ketchup in there because they know that you're supposed to put ketchup on there because it tastes good.
No, they put ketchup in there because they want to get rid of it. They want to get it out of their store, so they want to give it to anybody who.
It's not true. It's not true. It's so good that they can't keep it in stock. Is what it actually. It's the opposite of what you said. They gave it to you because you smelled bad. They were like, "Pu, we already know who's coming." Oh yeah, if I look stupid to you, it's because there's invisible walls throughout the whole gym.
Oh, and then
See?
that's where you can see it.
And then when the
I
mist is up,
thought-
that's when you can see it. See?
I thought they were ghosts.
Nope. See? So, right there. All right. This guy sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks to fight him because all he does is try to poison your Pokemon and then dodge or sleep.
Ooh.
It's
So
infuriating.
he's like just tricking you.
Because he's a ninja.
Yeah.
Like, he actually plays like what a ninja should be like, but it's still the most cringe thing in the world. But here's what I could do. Wrong button. Here's what I can do.
Oh yeah, what can you do?
Go to my box.
Look at all the Pokemon you got just by today.
No.
That's
Send to Professor. This is a pretty cool Pokemon, the Rapidash. Maybe I don't give that away. Everybody else can go.
cheap.
Not that I even caught that many Pokemon since that, see?
Yeah.
There's really not that many. And the ones that are there, I don't want to give away, like, the Rhyhorn.
Yeah.
Not that it's special, it's just like, I don't need to.
Don't give away the Cubone.
Nah. No need. That's not that much. I was kind of hoping for like a level up candy of some sort, something like that.
Oh, like more XP.
Like this, yeah.
Yeah.
3 rare candies, that's not that much, but a whole bunch of smart candy that will help to make my Pokemon's special attack way higher.
It should be like rainbow though.
Huh?
Be rainbow. The word rainbow.
No. This Charizard is ass until it learns a good attack, which it won't. Meanwhile, this Pikachu is like the fastest thing in the world.
Meow.
Its speed is so much faster than everything else on my team.
What'd you do if you were trying to power it up but you accidentally transferred it?
It wouldn't let me.
Good.
Also, this is the Pikachu, like the main character. I literally think the game wouldn't allow me to do that.
Yeah.
And it's so strong too. I don't know when it learns like the stupid moves, but the Pikachu can learn like exclusive moves that only it can learn.
Oh.
Now, I don't really know who to start the fight with, but I need to start with something that will like do the absolute most damage as early as possible. I kind of feel Gyarados because its physical attack is like stupid.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that it is not even that high of a level compared to everything else.
I just didn't know it was that angry all the time, you know?
Literally named the atrocious Pokemon. Alright, here we go. This guy sucks. I'm serious. This guy fucking blows.
Looks like a tricky guy.
Oh, see what I mean? It's the Shadow Clone.
Oh.
Literally doesn't mean anything. It's still gonna be like a Pokemon battle, so you know. But he's just so cringe. This is where I stopped playing Poke MMO. Dude, Koga sucks. He also, guess what? He gets a promotion in the future. He goes from being a gym leader to being one of the Elite Four, which means he's like the top 5 trainers in the whole country.
Oh, so he's like around with like Giovanni, Arlo.
Above them.
Wow.
Giovanni is a Team Rocket leader, but he's the 8th gym leader. He's the 5th gym leader. But then he becomes the Elite Four, which is above the gym leaders.
Yeah.
So, bad news, he becomes stronger than ever.
Well, we have to stop him when we have a chance now.
I gotta kill him now before he can become the most cringe elite. Oh, it's already started. Toxic.
Oh my.
So here's the fun thing about Toxic. Every turn, the damage doubles. So it's gonna do that much now, which is not a lot. And the next turn is gonna be double that.
So there's like no chance.
And then the turn after that, it's gonna be double that. And he's protecting! If you use Protect, you can't hurt him that turn. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. What are you supposed to do?
Here's what you do. You pray that you packed a poison heal in your bag. I have a full heal. This will heal any status effects such as poison. But now, he's gonna do something whack. He's not gonna Toxic and he's not gonna Protect because you shouldn't use Protect twice. Look! Explosion!
Yo.
This guy's a fucking weenie!
And that self-destructs him, right? But it also
It knocks him out and does like an unbelievable amount of damage to your Pokemon. So he went, bro, that's a nice Gyarados. Fuck you.
What?
I hate
Oh
him.
my god.
Why? Charizard leveled up though. I hate him. Oh, look at that. Wait until he full restores. Look, that's like your head. So the little dent in the middle.
No, it's like yours.
I do not have a head dent. My shit is smooth like a ramp.
Show me where
Give me a ruler right now and I'll show you how straight my head is. Oh, that's great. His fucking muck also has Toxic.
Shit. I'll show you where you're
Fuck off. Okay, where's my head dent?
here.
Right here.
Don't.
That doesn't make sense, dumbass. Ah!
Look at mine. Perfectly.
Perfectly smooth. Lumpy like like eating a bag of walnuts. Lumpy like a bag of ice. Lumpy like ice cream. Like Rocky Road. Your shit look like Rocky Road. Yeah, your shit look like Rocky Road. My shit look like the Milky Way. Smooth. I hate this man. I hate this fight. Look, protect! Because he thinks I'm gonna die to poison in the next turn. But he doesn't know Snorlax got rest. And that he's a bitch. This might actually be the most miserable fight in all of Pokemon. If I'm being real with you.
This is the hardest one of all.
Not the hardest, most annoying. I don't even know what the hardest fight in Pokemon is, but it's not Koga. Koga's the most annoying. Look, poison. But it's better than toxic, so now I'm gonna take a little bit of poison damage every turn instead of double poison in eventually, you know?
Okay.
So now we take this turn to headbutt. He's probably gonna protect, because he's a little bitch. No, sludge bomb, okay. Also, look at how much damage he does for him to fight like a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Fight like a man!
You just need to hit him one more time.
But if I do that, Snorlax dies. So what I need to do is rest and pray that he doesn't attack. See? Protect!
Yeah.
So now I heal up, his muck stays the same, he'll probably poison me again, but the muck is gone.
Yeah.
And he does this with all his Pokemon. This dude is whack!
Like a menace.
No hoes, no money.
Nothing but a muck.
Nothing but his muck. You know the meme that's like, did you know Ekans backwards spells snake?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real. Did you know that Arbok backwards is Cobra?
Cobra.
Spell muck backwards.
You spell muck backwards.
You spell muck
You
backwards. You. So now we headbutt and he might protect. But fortunately, yeah, look, see, he's a little bitch. Hopefully he runs out of protect.
Maybe.
This is so whack. I literally just need to hit him one more time. And then I am free from his muck forever. But then the next one might be worse.
Oh, and the next one might be.
He's so
It
whack.
definitely is. It's not going to start with.
Oh, Venusaur level 40. That's good. Golbat. Okay, that's actually super not that bad. Pikachu is very likely to just knock it out in one hit.
You think so?
Yes. Pikachu's very strong and Golbat's very frail. Golbat is also very fast. It should outspeed Pikachu, but my Pikachu is special because I've been feeding it fucking speed steroids.
Yeah.
He's on that Jamba Juice and the Galaxy Gas. See? Outspeeds. And this should kill. Wow! He lived on a... And toxic. You see this shit?
Yeah.
You're so cringe, Koga! Get a hobby! He's the worst. Then to protect!
Oh my god. He's so stupid looking, to be honest.
You say he's stupid looking?
Yeah.
In what way?
Just look at him.
Double protect!
Yo.
Look at how much damage he's done without attacking.
Yeah.
Because
But
he's
you-
just spamming protect.
Nice.
Actually the most annoying Pokemon trainer to fight. And his last Pokemon is Venomoth, which I'm not really that worried about, but yeah. Because Venomoth is like nothing special.
If you had a stone type one, you can knock him out.
It'll die in 2.
Yeah.
His Charizard has wing attack. It might be a stupid Pokemon, but like Charizard just needs to hit 2 wing attacks and we're fine. Why even protect? Nothing happened. It's the beginning of the fight.
He knows what's gonna happen.
He's so cringe. There. Oh, I outspeed. See?
Oh, good.
I have super nothing to worry about. A
What a
crit.
critical
Are you
hit.
fucking kidding me?
Yo.
One last middle finger before he dies. Hooey. That's insane. It's actually insane.
At least he's done now.
And I'll never have to see him again.
He gave you a bunch of yen too.
Like, the money he gave me was the equivalent of, like, $10. Like, not even that much. And then he gives me Toxic.
Oh.
Which is in itself a toxic thing to do. Is like, hey, remember when I used Toxic on every single one of your Pokemon and then I stalled?
Yeah.
Here's the TM, bro.
And now you can do it too.
Now you can do it too.
Oh.
You look so funny in that shirt because it's like way too big for you.
It's
You look like that
huge.
shirt used to fit you and then you lost the weight around it. You're like, yeah,
I had
man.
to be so fat to do
This was my
that.
happy weight. Look at me now. That shirt is big on me.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks so funny. It looks like you're about to go parachuting.
No, you know what would be funny? If there was like a fan and I opened the shirt and
You just puff up immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's
exactly what would
happened.
happen, yeah. Alright, now we can go to gym number 70, I believe. Or we can get Surf, I think. This
Can
is
we
where...
get the bicycle?
No. Somehow
Yeah.
still no bicycle. I don't think there's a bicycle in this game now that I think about it.
I don't know. When I was playing on the DS, I did the bicycle.
I don't remember how to get the surfing Pikachu. But either way, we don't need it yet. The next thing to do is to fight Sabrina. You know Sabrina? No, it's okay if you don't. I'm asking.
I
dude.
know a lot of other people with Sabrina, but not the Pokemon.
I don't care about people named Sabrina. I'm asking about Sabrina, the Pokemon trainer.
No, I don't.
Okay, Sabrina is the psychic type gym leader. She can read minds and move stuff with her mind.
Okay.
She is super duper strong. And her ace Pokemon is an Alakazam. And for those who don't know, Alakazam is really, really strong as a Pokemon because its whole thing is it is super fast and its psychic attack is one of the best in the games. So it'll hit you really fucking hard. Oh, never mind. We can't do it yet. Can I do it now? Team Rocket is still in charge of the area. But I'm pretty sure now that I've done this...
Just like standing around
Well,
Pokemon?
yeah, because they're like taking over the city, but I'm pretty sure that if I just come here, I should be able to like shoo them off. Yeah, see, I should be able to shoo them off now.
Yeah. That's crazy. They're taking over the city and they're just standing in the street going like this.
Yeah. See that? And then he does the same thing. He's like, whoa! A Mongan ass Team Rocket, and then you just go whoop right in there. So it's thanks to the bad guys that you're able to get in. Oh yeah, the music for this is super creepy. It's like they have taken over Silphco, which is like taking over fucking Google. Seriously. Okay, maybe now the music has changed, right?
Yeah. Look at this. Look at how big your head is. Look at how big mine is.
What's your point?
Big ass head, that's my point.
It is funny because I do need to put this on like the biggest size for me to fit.
That's funny, yeah.
And I usually only wear one head, like one earphone anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, you always put one ear up.
Because I want to be aware of how loud I'm being.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter right now, but... You know.
I mean, still. You could scare Kofi.
He's not here.
But if he was here?
But that's what I mean, is that like that's why today doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I usually try to keep my voice down in general. Like, I don't try to scream or pop off or anything like that. But occasionally I'll be like, what?
You have to pop off.
No, I really try not to. But then occasionally it'll be like, what?
You
Like
have
something stupid will happen and I'll be like, what the F?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What the hell? I have a question for you, actually.
What's up?
How many eggs are in Eggs Cute?
I believe it's 8.
So why?
Or is it 6? It's either 6 or 8.
Yeah. So how come there are only 3 eggs now?
Because those aren't eggs, those are like coconut heads.
So how did a coconut head come out of egg? What happened to the other faces?
They combine together to make this.
That's creepy.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. That's a good question. You know what's really funny? You've seen Alolan Executor?
Yeah.
The whole thing is that because they were originally intended to have like a ton of sunlight. So the fact that they look like that is because in Kanto they don't get enough sun. The original real Executor is supposed to be the Alolan one that grew like giant as shit.
Yeah.
And you remember in Smash, if you use a Pokeball and it ends up being Executor, Alolan Executor, it's like a giant pillar that blocks people from being able to get past it.
Oh.
And then he'll just like walk around like this. And if he walks towards you, there's nothing you can do. You can't go over him.
Yeah.
You can't hit him either. So he just kind of like...
There.
Also, look at this bullshit. He's using Air Slash, and I'm getting flinched to death. And the one time I dodge, I misclick and use Withdraw. This is miserable. The one time he missed, I used the wrong button, and I got flinched twice. This is the most unlucky shit that could possibly happen. Okay, now I hit.
Yo.
I would have killed him in 2, he's gonna kill me in 4, but because I flinched, he's gonna win. Do you see why that's stupid? I
see why you're frustrated.
It can get frustrating when it's like, bro, I didn't get to use my move twice.
Yeah, because you misclicked.
And then I misclicked on the 3rd one. Yeah. I would have won. Now I gotta have Snorlax come in and tank the hit, because that's what he does, see? And then I'm gonna headbutt him and pray that it kills in 2. Or that I don't get burned, because then it's gonna cut my attack in half. There you go. And look at that. He lives. It's very frustrating. Good games, but some of these fights can get real annoying with their mechanics.
Sometimes it's not fair.
Screech, no.
What does Screech do?
If you use it on an opponent, it will lower their defense by 2 stages. Which is almost like cutting the Pokemon's level in half. Yeah. So basically, if you hit it with a physical attack, it's going to do a ton of damage. I love this. He fought us, and then he's like, alright, cool. Not going to heal me or anything. He's like, I just want to make sure you're strong enough to do this, that's all. It's like, bruh. But this game kind of exists in like a weird time paradox, because it's like all the important characters are already established and they've already done their journey, but everything that is happening with Team Rocket and everything like that, it's happening as if it's the first time.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
True.
See this. Oh, 29 minutes. 29 minutes. I'm just gonna put like a little alarm on my phone, that way I can make sure that I am
you don't get too wrapped up in the game.
Yeah, because it I don't think there's like an alarm or a sound that's gonna be like, you know? So I'm just gonna put it for 29 and start it up. Well, I put it for 2 hours. Oh. 0 hours. Not bad. But we'll see, right? Because I can still get added on.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
5 minutes per subscriber, right?
Correct. Oh, we'll go this way. Oh yeah, that's the heat patch.
Yeah. I turned it on by mistake.
It came with the hand massager.
That's a good deal. I would pay good money for it.
Look at how many floors there are in this place. And it's crawling with Team Rocket bozos. Miserable, dude. So my goal here, let me just pick Pikachu and try to blast through them as hard as I can.
Yeah, just
Because these fights suck ass.
I know, right? They're all doing stuff that's like
annoying.
yeah.
Oh, at least they're the Mogging Team Rocket members. Look at their faces. They're like
It looks so sad.
there's a lot of like, cause you know, nerd culture, all that. You will see a lot of people who do imagine Team Rocket but in real life. So they have recruitment posters that are like, prepare for trouble, make it double, and it's like a bunch of Team Rocket grunts like lined up in black and white, and it looks cool as shit. Like cool little things like that, but then it's like, would you actually join Team Rocket? Hell no. Unless they pay a lot of money, which might actually be the case.
Yeah, but they'll be hurting Pokemon.
Yes, but it's a criminal organization. It's like being like in a criminal super team or something.
Yeah.
And I think they give you Pokemon. They're like, here's your standard issue coughing. It's like something crazy like that.
Yeah.
They don't get into the logistics of it, but I am curious as to what they are, you know? I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know.
What does the application look like?
The application? Here's a picture of a puppy. What's the first emotion you have? You're like, I will kick it. Perfect, you're in, you know? It's literally like, they kidnap Pokemon and they steal from people. They're like overall bad guys, but it seems that their whole goal is world domination through like violence with Pokemon. But all the bad guy teams are like that. They literally get less bad as time goes on, to the point where the latest bad guy team was like embarrassingly ass.
Really?
Yup. Team Rocket are the bad guys of Gen 1 and Gen 2, where they are just like really bad, you know, kidnapping, murder, stealing Pokemon from people, all that good shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gen 3, it was like eco-terrorists.
Also, they're destroying the environment.
Well, think about it. Who are the legendary Pokemon for Gen 3? When you think about the weather.
Is that Groudon and Kyogre?
Kyogre and Groudon, that's right. So then Team Aqua is like, bro, we need to use Kyogre's power to create more water in the world, as in like to increase the sea levels and get less land. And we'll rule the world that way? Question mark?
How can you even rule the world if there's no world?
Team Magma's logic is equally as stupid, because they're the opposite. They're like, we'll use Groudon's power to decrease the amount of water in the world, and then we'll have more land to rule. It's something really stupid like that, right?
Yeah.
And then Gen 4 is maybe the weirdest one of all, because it's they're called Team, oh god, Team Plasma, I want to say. But I'm trying to remember the team from Black. No, I think Team Plasma is Team Galactic. Gen 4 is Team Galactic. Gen 5 is Team Plasma. Gen 4 is like kind of like Team Rocket, where like, yeah, we're gonna steal a bunch of Pokemon and rule that way. But the real goal is for the main bad guy, like the leader of Team Galactic. He's gonna use the power of the legendary Pokemon to take people's emotions away.
Oh.
And like rule a world that's completely empty.
So nobody cares about anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like very much so, yes. And that was his like super secret ultimate goal that not everybody knew about, but except for like the bad guy and I guess his leaders.
Yeah.
Team Plasma is crazy. Cause they're like, bro, we want to kidnap everyone's Pokemon, but then that way only we have the Pokemon for weapons, and they don't.
So he could make the Pokemon do whatever they want.
Without having people be able to fight back because they don't have Pokemon.
Yeah.
Right?
Something they could be doing about it.
No, in Black, there were Black and White were two separate things, so it was like Pokemon Black and White 1 was actually led by a very empathetic leader that was like, we're gonna use we're gonna free the Pokemon from trainers.
Yeah.
When it was actually his like adopted dad or whatever who was like, no, actually this was all a setup. We're actually going to be the only people with Pokemon, and we'll be the ones that have all the power because no one else will have the power. That was Black and White 2. And then it turns out the main bad guy in Black and White 1 was actually like he wasn't a good guy because he was doing like he was doing bad guy shit for good guy reasons to like liberate Pokemon from people, but he didn't know that he was being trained at like portrayed to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
So that's Gen 5. Gen 6 is maybe the dumbest one of all because they're like, we want to use the power of the legendary Pokemon to destroy all life on the planet.
Oh my god.
Straight up, just right to it, right?
Kill everything.
They were called Team Flare. I don't know why they were called Team Flare.
They want to flare the
It had
place
nothing.
up.
It had nothing to do with fire. But they were like, yeah, that's the plan. And then at one point in the game, they're like, bro, you have to press. There's 2 buttons on a tablet. One of them will blow up the planet. The other one will shut down the system, and you have to pick the button to press. It's all bullshit, right? Like it's not real. But,
of course
it's very funny. But it's very funny that like they present you with the option, and then whichever one you press, I'm pretty sure they're like, no, you chose wrong actually.
Like,
so it makes you go like, oh no, exactly. So then that's Team Flare. That's Gen 6. Gen 7 is Team Skull, which is just delinquents. It's just people who are like the dregs of society, right? Like souls, the people who like nobody gives a fuck about, the people who nobody believes in, things like that. They all get together, the outcasts, and they just do a bunch of dumb shit. Like they just loiter and graffiti and just cause overall small time destruction everywhere, right? But then in reality, it's actually Team Aether, and their whole deal is like, we're gonna use, I don't even remember, to be honest with you. It was basically like, we're gonna pretend we're doing philanthropy, good guy shit, but we're actually funding, like, this lady wants to use the alien Pokemon, the Ultra Beast, for evil.
Oh, and that would be terrible because Blacephalon.
And then she fuses with a Pokemon, and that's when things get really crazy.
I didn't even know that was possible.
It is possible, and it happens a couple times.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. And then Gen 8 is really stupid because it's literally just, they're called, what the fuck are they called? Team Yell? Something stupid as shit. It's Team Yell, I want to say. And they're just a bunch of fans of a Pokemon trainer who is new. And so they go everywhere she goes, and they're like, we love you, Marnie! Her name is Marnie. And they like go and root for her, and they're just nuisances, right? They're like really rowdy fans.
Yeah.
But they don't do anything bad.
They just chill, right?
They just chill and do stupid shit. Right?
Yeah, like that Team Rocket member, look what he's doing.
But that's Team Yell, they're just fans of this girl, and that's it. But then it turns out that, like, the chairman who's in charge of the league, it turns out he wants to use, like, a legendary Pokemon to power the city for, like, 1,000 years or some shit. Yes, but also it could probably, like, he can't control that shit. And that Pokemon, like, almost destroyed the world one time or whatever. So, like, don't fuck with things you can't control.
Yeah,
But then he's like, but I could do it though, I could do it.
Can you
So he turns out being the actual bad guy, but the fake bad guys are these fans of this girl. The reason they're fans of this girl, by the way, is because her older brother is like a super powerful gym leader, and she's the younger sister, and it's her first time being like a trainer. So they're there to like support her all the way, because they're like, oh, we love you, you're amazing, you're the best. You're gonna take over the gym when your brother retires, you rock. And yeah, that's them. And that's Gen 8. Gen 9 might actually be the dumbest one of all. Because it's literally just... Because Gen 9 is all about, like, the student life and the school experience. You go to school for Pokemon. It is. And it's about, like, your own adventure in the region. You make your own, like, curriculum type of thing. Like, what is your project? You go out there, you explore the region, like, what is your journey?
So it's kind of like you're majoring and you're teaching yourself.
Well, you're not even, like, a majoring. It's like, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, something like that, you know?
Huh.
Like, young people learning the world type of thing. And the bad guys are the students that dropped out and, like, they're delinquents in school.
And they don't care about
I
it.
don't even remember their name. I think they're called Team Star, and that's all it is. And it's like these 5 kids that were like, bro, fuck school, and then they made a whole villain team being like, fuck school, we're gonna make everyone's lives a little harder, and that's the whole team. You see where the bar starts with Team Rocket and World Domination to Team Star, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, yeah.
It's some whack shit, boy. At least for me, I think it's whack. And now it makes me worried about what the future bad guy teams are gonna be like. We've literally been watered down to bad students.
Yeah, naughty kids.
Not, was it roughhousers? Exactly. So where do you go from there? Now the cool thing is that in Gen 4 in Legends Arceus, they made it so that the future bad guy team was actually the good guy team in the past.
Oh.
So in Gen 4 you work for a team called the Galaxy Expedition, and then the bad guys in the future are called Team Galactic. They even have the same logo, the members look the same, even though it's like 100 years in the future, 100 years in the past. But it's a cool little reference, like, hey, maybe they didn't start out bad, right? Maybe they started off as good guys, researching Pokemon, all that shit. And then things got a little hairy somewhere in the 100-year gap.
Yeah.
But that's cool, because they don't do stuff like that. Yeah. Pokemon is very like, here's the story, here's the journey. And it's very, like, self-contained, you know?
It's like linear.
Look at this guy. He's pretending to be a scientist in trouble, but he's working for Team Rocket. Oh!
He's Professor Oak?
No. He's Scientist Rodney.
I've never seen that before.
That's okay. He's not important. He's just a guy who works. Literally, he's a guy that works here. That's a...
The herb.
A herb, perhaps?
It looks like...
Might have some herb-like qualities.
Maybe.
Bum 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 ba da 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 da. How you feeling? We are right at hour 15. Doesn't feel like it to me. I'm chill. I'm chilling, actually. It's kind of crazy. I thought I would feel way more tired or like way more brain dead, but I feel pretty good. The only thing that's suffering is my voice.
From singing and screaming and carrying.
Singing and screaming and all that shit, yeah. I don't know. I don't even recall being that loud, but I must have been.
You were loud when you were singing with
me. Yeah, I told you I was putting my fucking heart into it, I guess. But that's the thing. If you're gonna do karaoke, you have to be like, you have to go hard. Because if you don't, it's more corny than if you...
Exactly.
Don't.
If you just do a little bit.
If you're like, I never meant to brag, but I got him. Like, no, bro, sing that shit. Loud and clear. Whoa, I never meant to brag. You know, like, you gotta get in there. I wasn't kidding. I told her I was gonna be like, listen, I'm gonna put my fucking heart out there.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were doing stuff like that when I came over.
Well, that's the thing. I was gonna do the Poke Rap and the main Pokemon theme, but then I wanted to switch some stuff around, and I was like, well, I never said I wouldn't do other karaoke things, you know?
That's true, that's true.
So why not? Why not do a freaking, you know, something else, something spicy?
Yeah.
Blastoise. Actually, they're using a lot of electric types.
Yes,
So I'm gonna do Blastoise. You know what's crazy? It's in this place that you get a Lapras.
Really?
It's the only place in this game to get a Lapras.
I seen somebody was riding on the Lapras, loading down the stream.
Yes and no, but you can't get that Lapras.
Yeah, but I've seen it. Somebody has it.
No, but my point being is that Lapras is supposed to be like a really rare Pokemon. That's like, how do you get this? How do you get this? You can't get it any other way.
Yeah.
And then in Gen 2, it's the same thing. You can get a Lapras, but this is crazy. In Gen 2, you can get a Lapras, but only on Fridays in a cave.
Oh my
Yeah. Can you believe they did that?
That's like Ursa Ring with the full moon.
And they were doing shit like that back in 98. Pokemon is crazy. They'll do like, yo, can you believe that you can only get this Pokemon in this time and this day?
Like, wow, it's so rare, so exclusive.
You can only get Lapras. I believe it was on a Friday. In this one cave, in this one little spot, and you'd be like, oh my god, it's here. And it felt so special. It's the only way to get it, and Lapras is honestly a very good Pokemon.
Yeah.
It holds up. Lapras is good.
Yeah, even in the TCG.
Oh, and the
The
TCG
Lapras
is solid, yeah.
But yeah. That was like one of the most elusive things. Do it again?
No. Why, are you gonna put like your finger in my mouth or something?
Yeah.
And then like, you're like,
I'll put it back down. Blah. See what happens.
outrageous. My only concern, I don't want to like, you know, I feel fine now. I feel like I have energy, but then who knows if in 10 minutes all that energy is just gonna drop out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah, you'd be like that sometimes.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid like, oh, I feel great, everybody. I could go another fucking 10 hours. And then out of nowhere, my body just, boom.
Yeah.
And all the brain power and all the energy just fucking
Drop.
disappears. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm surprised I even have this much energy. Remember, I told you I barely got any sleep.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So how come I have energy still? This doesn't make any sense. I'm chilling. Is that Shell Smash Blast? Where? No. Whatever you said, the answer is no. I don't
Oh,
think
did you see his face?
his face. Yeah, he was so mad that I beat him. He was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hopping mad."
No, you see he got black and blue marks.
Yeah.
Broken glasses.
He was so mad he forgot to breathe. That's what happened. That's cool. I'm wearing the Team Rocket outfit, and this guy just went, "You dare betray Team Rocket." I don't know if it's because I'm wearing that outfit, but if it is, I like that.
He noticed.
Yeah, I like that. Razor Leaf. Damn, this thing is slow. Nice. We see how Team Rocket is way lower level now.
Yeah, level 33.
Now I'm the one that's higher level. Because they kind of never really...
They don't practice really.
Well,
Just
no,
when you
it's
show up.
that they never got stronger than the last time that I was fighting them when I was 5 levels below.
Yeah.
Now I'm like almost 10 levels above.
And you start.
Oh, I should have switched out. This bastard is so good
Yeah,
against my
I
Venusaur.
remember what you told me. You can't fight poison on poison.
What I should have done was switch to fucking Pikachu and blasted him in one shot. But I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Golbat in this game is actually... Oh! Golbat is actually not bad. And then after this, Crobat is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. It's really fast. It can take a crazy amount of hits. You would think it wouldn't be able to survive a lot of hits. It can. And it can dish out a ton of damage even on really strong defensive Pokemon. But also... Oh, motherfucker! I just pressed the wrong button again. Every time I press the wrong button, that's when my Pokemon decide to do something.
That when he goes into the pearl.
Well, no, it's a move called Withdraw that increases your defense by a lot. So yes, it's gonna mean that he's gonna do way less damage, but I don't care about that. I just need to kill him, see?
Yeah.
Everything is gonna die in 2 hits. This is gonna do no damage. Okay? He's gonna heal like 5 HP. There you go. Leech Life used to be one of the only bug type moves in the game, and it was ass. Bug type Pokemon moves were horrible until like Gen 5.
And what moves were good? Power Bug type?
Back then or now?
Oh.
Back then it was nothing. Like nothing.
Oh yeah.
Now there's they buff Leech Life because it does a ton of damage and it heals the Pokemon that used it by half the damage it did.
Good, good.
Which is, yeah, it's good. And they also have Mega Horn.
Oh, I use that all the time.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what, Heracross Needle King?
Yeah, and Absol too.
Absolutely.
He does that automatically. I didn't even teach him.
Mega Horn is a great bug type move. Signal Beam is a rare one, but a good move. There's another move called Lunge that's weird, but it's good. And Golisopod's specific attack called First Impression. First Impression is funny because you can only use it the first turn the Pokemon is out, and then afterwards you can't use it again.
Oh, Jesus.
So if you want to use First Impression again, what you need to do is get Golisopod back out, and then bring him back in and use First Impression again.
Oh.
It's also a super strong move. It's guaranteed to go first, and it does like a ton of bug type damage. But then afterwards you can't use it again.
Yeah. The one time only thing.
Yes. But it's a cool move.
Yeah.
And it works well with Golisopod because Golisopod's special ability is that if it gets to below half HP, it automatically retreats from the fight. So that means that it is almost always guaranteed, if it doesn't get knocked out in one hit, it's almost always guaranteed to come out again and use First Impression again.
Yeah.
That's why it's so scary. Because it's a fucking giant dude who hits hard as hell.
Yeah.
And he's guaranteed to hit you hard as hell twice.
It's like a double dose.
If it's a dark type Pokemon, it'll almost always just knock it out in one hit, because like ain't nothing surviving that. If it's like a frail psychic type or anything like that, same thing. Very likely to just kill in one shot.
Yeah, and just be revenge.
There's a lot of reasons why I like Golisopod, that's one of them. He's just a big dude who just goes like, boosh! I'm excited for when he comes to the TCG, but I don't expect that to be anytime soon.
I don't know, but they've been releasing stuff a lot.
They are, but the cards they're releasing are very random. Because it was like, here... Your eyes, you're like...
What was I looking at?
My armpit. What's so funny, big dog?
Just looking at you.
Uh-huh.
So handsome.
You're just so annoying. Just looking at you so handsome is crazy. Last 6 minutes, thank you for helping the kids. No, thank you guys for helping the kids. That's what it is. Again, I've said it before, but the fact that I'm a small little jit in terms of streaming, but the fact that we were able to raise so much money for the sake of charity is impressive. And it's all in one day, right? That's the other thing. It wasn't like throughout the span of a week or a month, anything like that. It's like one big event, one day, we're gonna do this. And you guys came through, you know? I'm the host, but like you guys are the ones that came through and did a lot of the heavy lifting, you know? So I do appreciate that. Y'all are very sweet. I can't tell if she has an anime shirt or something else. It's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, this is his shirt.
It's my shirt.
Yeah.
It's Shadow the Hedgehog and like a metal print, I guess is the best way to put it. It's a nice little shirt. You know the vibes. But yeah. But no, I actually, yeah, if you look right here. 4 minutes, 35 seconds. And then on my phone, it's like a little less, but we'll go by that, you know?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm losing my voice too, by the way. I'm like, oh,
I know.
feel like I'm dying.
Like this.
But yeah, before everything ends, obviously, but when this ends, I'm gonna, you know, clean myself up. I'm gonna make sure, you know, everything's good. I'm gonna finish my food. And then I'm probably gonna go right to bed. Keep an eye on the Discord, everybody, because tomorrow I will pretty much, you know, tag everybody and be like, hey, everybody, this is how much money we raised as far as subs, and then as far as the actual money like currency thing, right? So whatever that amounts to, I'll tally it all up, and then we will discuss from there, right? Like, look at everything that we were able to do, and so on and so forth. But yeah. And then there's obviously like all the other goals that we hit that we hit them and we're gonna do them, but they're not a do them today thing, you know? Like, I still need to buy whatever you guys decide for the, like, the Pokemon merch thing. I still need to do a karaoke stream. I still owe you guys a Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough. That was sub goal number 100, and we hit that. So at some point, I'm gonna do a full playthrough of Legends Arceus. I'm not gonna do like complete the Pokedex because that would literally take me like a whole year to do. It is insane. It is insane, and the reward is you get Arceus.
I could do it for you.
No, it's too much. It's like a year's worth of work.
Yeah.
But the reward is cool because you get Arceus. You know who that is?
No, he's not in Pokemon.
Arceus is like the god Pokemon.
He's the one with the antlers.
It's
All
a
different
giant
colors.
white deer
Yeah.
with like a wheel on its back that looks like a yellow star.
Oh.
And the lore is, they always says like, this is the Pokemon that created everything, and it has 1,000 arms that it used to shape the universe.
Yeah.
And they say that the Arceus that you get is not the actual Arceus, it's like one of its 1,000 arms.
That's crazy.
So how strong it actually is like whatever the Pokemon is times 1,000. Which makes sense, right? It's the fucking god Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
So that's the logic behind Arceus, is like this, the Arceus that you can perceive and see and catch is one of the 1,000 arms.
Oh.
It's like a fraction of the actual thing.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit. But to do that, you need to complete the whole Pokedex. You need to like do everything that there is to do in the game. And then you fight Arceus, and it's like a hard-ass fight. Oh, wrong thing. Go back. Oh no, double kick. Get his ass. Let me see. Imagine shiny hunting the whole Pokedex for Legends. It would be tough, but it wouldn't be like the craziest thing in the world. Because at the very least, it is a very friendly game as far as the shiny hunting goes. I think that's the best way to put it. Oh wait, no, I can kill with double kick. Love this Pikachu, man.
Wouldn't it be hard to get a shiny Pokemon of every Pokemon in Pokemon Go?
In Pokemon Go, it would be a lot harder
You would
because
never be able to do
yeah,
that.
because it's completely lucky. You can't try and do it. It's literally just if the game allows you to or not.
Yeah.
In these games, you can brute force it. You could be like, today I am going to. Oh shit, that scared the hell out of me. That was loud as hell. Thank you for the sub. Let me make sure that it actually did extend the time. Okay, yes, it did. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. We're gonna put the timer for another 5. Yeah, boom. Make sure I'm actually paying attention, because sometimes it was doing a thing where it wasn't updating, so I had to manually increase the time. But regardless, thank you. What was I saying? Something about, what was I saying? I genuinely don't remember.
Saying that you couldn't do it in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, in this game, you could literally be like, bro, today I am going to shiny hunt Growlithe. And all you do is catch Growlithe all day, every day, and then you just wait until a shiny Growlithe shows up. You don't have to do anything else.
And you just catch it when it shows up.
Well, then you have to catch it, yeah.
Yeah.
And you see how tricky it can be in this game sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's what people do. Like, this is one of the best games to shiny hunt in because it's mad fucking chill. All you do is sit back, relax. After you've like done your streak, you just wait until it shows up. And then when it shows up, you run into it and then you catch it. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And you can catch multiple too.
Wow.
It is one of the easiest games to catch all the shinies in. Including the legendaries. Like, this is maybe the only game that is the easiest to get like all 151 shiny. Or however the fuck it is. I don't think you could do Mew, obviously.
Yeah.
But like everybody else is fair game.
Yeah.
And it's cool like that.
That
5 more
is.
minutes at least. That's fair. Let's do mother. This thing is slippery. The Pokeball is fun for catching Pokemon and for at least like moving around in here, but not very good for like battles.
Fat fingers.
Fat fingers. If they gave me a real size Pokeball, it'd be a lot nicer. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, people.
You got some sausage hands, though.
I got gorilla fingers, man, not sausage hands.
Everything.
Fawn, hello! We were at the very last 5 minutes of the stream, which is very funny. The link should send you to the YouTube community page that should have like all the information about the actual subathon. We've been going for exactly 15 hours and 8 minutes. I feel pretty good, actually. I'm not challenging anybody to like add to the time. I'm just saying I feel pretty good. You know? Because the last time we did this, it was like...
I remember how you were.
Dude, in the it felt like every 5-6 hours, I felt like I was melting. I was like this, I was like... But this time I feel pretty good. You know what I bet it was?
What?
The spicy food.
You think so?
The spicy food helps to like increase your blood rate and get your like body temperature up. I bet that's what helped me to stay up.
Say
longer.
no more.
Say no more what?
No excuse to eat more spicy
No,
food.
because for you to help sleep, I bet it would help.
If I eat spicy food before I sleep?
No, if you didn't eat spicy food before you slept, the opposite. I'm saying me eating the spicy food up. It is so loud in my ears. It's just like bring. That is so funny. Oops. That's good. Fawn, thank you so much. Let me make sure that it actually updated because it is very finicky. It updated. Yeah, it updated. I'm just making sure. Thank you, Fawn. Yeah, this is for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I don't even know the number, but we are like very close to 200 in the donations today, which is insane. I did not expect that. Sorry I can't give more. Don't feel that way at all. Like literally just you being here is support enough. It's very sweet of you to contribute at all, you know what I mean? But like seriously, everybody who was here, everybody who did their part, anything at all like that, like y'all are amazing, okay? Every single person who participated, I appreciate y'all. You know? It was right now we're at 15 hours and 10 minutes. That's a whole lot of stream. That's a whole lot of Pokemon. That's a whole lot of singing to the point where I feel like I can't feel my voice. Like, we did a lot of singing today, and I loved it. I did lurk for several hours, some moral support currency off the chart. You did your part. I trust you. You did your part, buddy. You're very sweet. Thank you. Goal for when I reach the end of my road is to give the rest of any money I have to charity. That's a bit of what I said too, right? Like, as soon as I have my feet together... Is that a term? When you have your feet, your eggs in a basket,
your ducks in a row.
Your pigs in a blanket. Once my pigs are in a blanket, I'm gonna be the same way, right? Like, my time and my money, I'm gonna use it to help people who need it, you know? Because as long as my bills are paid and I can help make ends meet and make sure that people around me are the same way, I'm satisfied, you know? I joke about the Camaro.
Yeah.
I do joke about the car, but that's all in all, like, if you're able to help people, then you're in a good position, you know? But yeah, I gotta keep an eye on the table. Yeah, let me hit the 5-minute marker. I have like 20 of these because I've been like, oh, hand me my charger.
Which one?
The one that you're using for the hand warmer. What's more important, for your hands to be warm or my phone to be charged?
It's hot as heck in
Wrong
here
answer.
right now. I'm charging it for when it gets cold.
You're charging it for when it gets
Yeah.
cold? That doesn't make sense.
When I'm cold, I'll need warm hands.
It's hot as hell. It's not gonna be cold in here.
Not tonight, but maybe the next night.
Nah. Okay.
Some other day, it might be cold.
Uh-huh.
And when it's cold, I want to have a fully charged hand warmer. Warm my hands up.
I'm 100% willing to bet the battery on that will die before that happens. You will never have warm hands. Ugh, get that away from me. It's warmed me.
How?
I'm already. My body
temperature.
temperature is like 105 right now.
What temperature is mine?
Not that.
I didn't know you were.
I'm not a scientist. I just own a lab coat.
I have access to a lab coat.
You have access to a lab coat? That sounds so illegal. Hey, I know a guy who has a lab coat. Do you need a lab coat? We could get you a lab coat, big man. Oh my lord. But yeah. Everybody. It's been a wild ride, honestly. A lot of singing, a lot of jokes, charades. I think I made a fool of myself more times on this stream than any other combination of streams that I've ever done. But all for a good cause. I think you guys had some fun. I saw a lot of LOLs, LMAOs, ha-ha-has, and chuckles. It's all for a good cause, right? And I do appreciate everybody who came out, regardless of if it was for like 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, anything. I'm just grateful to have such a cool community, or to be more specific, I'm grateful to be part of such a good community, because it's not my community, it's like a whole bunch of people, you know? It was cool to see so many faces come and go, like hang out and do all that. And I really hope that you guys had fun. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna tabulate everything and I'll post on the Discord like, hey, here's like the final result, all that good stuff. I can't do it today because I'm probably gonna want to just knock out as soon as this. I'm gonna eat the food. Yeah. I'm gonna eat the food and then I'm gonna knock out. That's what it is, right? Yeah. But I'm very grateful to everybody who came out, anybody who support. Like just being here is support enough. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna lose this fight. I did not heal at all. Or I spend all my healing right now. That's a cool design on them. It's literally just the guy and then a lady Team Rocket grunt. That's like a regular grunt, but she looks important, right? She looks like she's gonna take that off and she's gonna be like a main character, you know? I didn't heal at all. Which is so bad. If I had a full restore, now would be the time to use it. But I don't. This is embarrassing. I'm just gonna heal and pray that the Cubone does something cool. I don't even know why Homeboy is using a Cubone, but like, I hope he goes nuts, you know? Okay, the Electrode's using Swift, that's weak as hell. He's using Toxic, I don't care, because I'm already burned. Okay. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh! You ever seen Boomerang?
No.
Boomerang, it throws the bone that it's holding like a boomerang and it attacks twice. It's a very cool attack that Earthquake is just a straight up upgrade to, but it's really cool that he did that.
Yeah.
But I just need to keep healing Pikachu while the Cubone does all the hard work. That's my strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Nero being burned is funny since Nero was a CD burning program. Oh no. I didn't think of it like that. Don't let it end like did he just explode? It did.
Yeah.
But it did no damage. You know why? When you have multiple Pokemon on the field, it takes the damage and splits it into each Pokemon getting hurt. So that would have knocked out any of us individually, but because it was 3 of us at the same time, it did like jack shit. And look at this Cubone! Woo! My goal.
One more time.
He's still poisoned though. And I'm burnt. But that's okay. Oh. My phone timer went off. Let me see the timer on here. We have officially hit 0 on the clock. Obviously, I'm still gonna finish this fight. But oh my god. 15 hours. Final time. 15 hours, 16 minutes on the Subathon. Sheesh.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a big number, man. Like I said, I'm gonna do like the final tabulations on the sub count, but guys, this was wild. Y'all are too sweet, seriously. I'm grateful to be able to, you know, host something like this. I'm obviously gonna try to host a lot smaller things, you know, things of a smaller scale, more manageable scale, but y'all are amazing. I know that it's like over 180, I want to say, but I'll take a look tomorrow. It'll be real easy for me to check what it all, you know, the final tally, all that good stuff. But oh my goodness, I feel pretty good. It sucks I had to end on this annoying ass fight with like protect spam, but there we go. Look at that thunder. That's a strong move. Oh, there's flamethrower. Is it on me? No. Oh no, they hit the Cubone. Ah, that's not mine, bro. I don't care. But thank you, everybody. This was all for a good cause, and I'm just grateful. I don't have a lot to say because I'm just kind of blown away. All right, hit the wheezing with this. Because as long as we're faster than them, it doesn't matter. Oh, protect. Protect is, yeah, protect is so whack. But the fact that he hit that is really good. Because that means that none of us get hurt, and the Muck was using evasion, so it doesn't matter. Pikachu is gonna take damage from the burn, but it do not matter. Ugh. Raticate. You know what Raticate sounds like in the anime?
What?
He shrieks his name. He just Raticate! Like that. All of the Pokemon sounds in the anime are like the most exaggerated, ridiculous ass sounds that you'll ever hear.
It's a rat though. Imagine like you're in your kitchen, you see something.
And he's like,
alone.
Raticate is like this big too.
Yo,
he's like 3 feet something.
That's crazy.
And then you just hear Raticate coming from your fridge at 2 a.m. You just hear like glasses clinking. You hear refrigerator open. You just hear. Yeah, the Pokemon world kind of sucks sometimes. Actually, I guess, huh? That's so funny. Oh, there's the protect again. You see why some of these dudes could be so whack, right?
Yeah.
We literally just need to hit him one time, and then we can move on. Hit him with the thunder. Oh yeah, there's a gym leader named Lieutenant Surge who's like this military guy.
Oh.
And he uses electric types, right?
Yeah.
And his whole deal, he speaks like he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, Raichu, hit him with another thunderbolt. Just like that, right? And he'd be like, he literally just spams thunder. He's like, Raichu, use thunderbolt again. And he just spams thunderbolt the whole fight. With his stupid little Raichu. He's like, Raichu, use thunderbolt. It's so funny with the accent.
I have him in Pokemon TCG.
The Lieutenant Surge card. You see, it's not like in the military clothes, right? Yeah. There you go. There we go. So we beat Archer and the not stupid looking Team Rocket Grunt.
Yeah.
There you go.
Goofus.
Goofus.
I can't
Yeah,
believe.
that's what they named him. The community.
Oh.
I couldn't think of a name for the rival. He's not a bad guy. He's just your rival, you know? He's not even there to antagonize you or nothing, you know?
I thought that was his name in the game.
Goofus?
Yeah.
That would be a
I
god
didn't
awful,
really
like Goofy
think
from
like
Mickey Mouse or something?
Yeah.
No. That is extremely funny, but no. Here's what we're gonna do, everybody. We already raided to Vaughn yesterday, or I guess it would be Thursday. We're gonna do it again, because hopefully he's streaming a little longer today. I can't believe it, man. This was a wonderful stream. We are gonna end at 15 hours, but mamma mia. As for the raid message, I can't even begin to think of one. So I'm just gonna put Vaughn _giggles. We're gonna raid out to him. That's my goat. That's my mod. That is the homie. He's a total sweetheart. And he's been streaming a little more lately. So, you know, I just want to show him some love and support. But before we end for the night, guys, I really am speechless. Y'all are amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed my karaoke. I hope you enjoyed the cosplay. I hope you enjoyed like every silly goal that we put up. And then obviously all the future things that we still need to do thanks to the commitment of the subathon, right? I still got to do a Legends Arceus playthrough. We're still going to do a karaoke playlist. which is crazy, and everything else I can't think of right now because I've been up for way too long. Everybody, thank you so much for the love and the support. Keep an eye on the Discord for more information on the post game on the Subathon. As far as a raid message, I really don't have anything. I can't think of anything. You got anything? Any raid message? Anything for like for them to copy paste to come into Von stream?
I don't know. I never thought about that. I don't know.
Let's just hit him with a good old howdy, right? Not just Splash rating Von Giggles. That's what we're doing. But let's just hit him with a classic little howdy, right? Nice and simple, nice and clean. Let's just do it that way. And everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Please be safe. I'll see you guys on Monday for the start of a new game. Oh! Have a good one, everybody. Peace, 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 peace.